Hello everyone. Hopefully I sound decent. I was just in the Discord with Charm and Quebec and Stingray, and they said my mic sounds a bit different, which is odd for the fact that I haven't changed anything with my mic, so that's a bit weird. Hello Johnson. Hello Josh. So, alright, let us get this show on the road. So we are continuing with Doki Doki. We are going with Yuri's route. Let me know about sound levels. Let me know if I need to turn it up or down any. Horny time. Is that just what Doki Doki means to you, is horny? Like the me so horny? Monka. Just Monica, yes. I'm going to guess sound levels are okay, guys. Yes, no. It's good? Alright, thank you. Good, because today my new computer arrived. I'm very happy. And it's super cool. It's super cool. I can now download games fairly quickly now. The game is a bit too loud. Okay, did you finish Skyrim yet? So Skyrim broke on me. So Skyrim broke on me really hard, and I decided to do some other games before I do Skyrim again. Alright, hopefully that's a bit better, ratio-wise. Let me know if that's still if the ratio is still bad. So no, I didn't beat Skyrim yet. I'm going to. It's just the fact that I need to, now that I have my new computer, I need to re-download Mod Organizer 2. I need to re-download all the mods, which I should have right here. Yep, I have all of the mods on my Discord, on a secret Discord thing. So I can go straight to their link and download them, and I can prepare the new run of Skyrim. So what I plan on doing is I plan on finishing Doki Doki. I'm hoping to get through most of it tonight, rest of it. Do side stories, and then, so I'm planning on finishing this current run, doing some experimental runs, and then maybe next Saturday, or maybe I will do it tomorrow, do the side stories. And then once I do finish that, then I'll finish a medieval and start, I believe Kingdom Come Deliverance is still first place. I haven't checked again. And then play Kingdom Come Deliverance, and after Kingdom Come Deliverance, I will play Skyrim again. So that's kind of the order I have things going in on and kind of going around, and yeah. So tonight we're gonna try getting through Yuri's route. We're gonna do the fifth chapter, I think it's called chapter 5, because we're on chapter 4 right now, I believe, 3 or 4. Why does Sayori names have ellipses after it? Sayori's a bit depressed right now. Johnson, have you ever played Doki Doki before? So yeah, Sayori is a bit depressed right now, and nope. Oh, you're in for, you need to stay for this stream, Johnson. So, to put this in perspective, Doki Doki is a visual novel kind of quote-unquote dating sim. So our current route is Yuri, which is the girl on the far right with the purple hair. She's Yuri. She's our current target for this run. Then we have Natsuki on the left, which is the girl with pink hair, the bubblegum bitch. She's gonna be another route that we're hopefully gonna run tonight. And then we have Sayori, which is another girl that's not on the screen right now. Yes, Quebec. I hear the peanut gallery going on. I see you. Don't worry. The one of you that's there in the Natsuki camp. And Sayori left the classroom because she's feeling a bit depressed. Because this is a Yuri run, we were going to ignore our childhood friend and be a absolute bastard. So we're gonna go with Yuri. Well, I'll probably be most helping out Yuri. Me? Are you serious? Why would you... Natsuki? I can already tell you're about to say something mean. Natsuki is a bitch, accept it. This is true. Thank you, Josh. No. I was just saying. So you'll be helping Yuri then, Jay? Yeah. That's what I'm going to do. I'm glad. I have a bad habit of overthinking these sort of things. So I think your assistance will be very useful. That's great to hear. Natsuki, will you be able to handle the baking yourself? I mean, yeah. I already said I would be fine. Okay. Everyone can tell Natsuki is feeling a little sour. So, is that everything we needed to go over? Yeah, that should be about it. Are you guys excited? Well, excited may not be the right word, but I suppose I'm looking forward to it a little bit. Do you feel the same way, Jay? Me? I guess you could say I'm interested to see how it'll turn out. That's good enough for me. What about you, Natsuki? Natsuki? What? Why is everyone yelling at me? I didn't even do anything. No, that's not what I meant at all. Yuri anxiously glances around everyone in the room. She's grumpy. She is a bit grumpy. Hold on. I need to mess with the chat box a little bit. It's a little bit too big. There we go. There we go. Okay, so everyone, so I got a new computer, right? I had to rebuild my entire streaming scenes and sources. So, from scratch. So, I was not expecting that. I was not happy about that. So, if things are a little off, let me know. I'm hoping everything is about right. I have most of the things I need there. I have the overlay, I have sound alerts on, I have chat there, I have the alert box for if anyone follows or does anything like that. So, anyways. I'm sorry for this. I don't really know why Jay picked me. And also, your cupcakes are the best cakes I've ever had. They go really well with my tea. And nothing that I do for the event will compare to that, so I get it. I'm kind of surprised though. She's grumpy. Yeah, Natsuki's always grumpy. That's her thing. She's the tsundere little sister type. Why? Well, I'm the one acting immature. I already know that. But you're trying to cheer me up all of a sudden. I know I'm not very good at it. I'm sorry if I said something bad. Natsuki isn't the only one surprised. Monica and I also are taken aback by Yuri's words. Bubblegum bitch. Yep, bubblegum bitch. When she already has trouble with words, trying to cheer someone up must be far out of her own comfort zone. But I begin to understand. Yuri was trying to sound like Sayori. Even if it didn't work perfectly, I can tell that she tried to say something in Sayori would say at a time like this. Because Sayori always helps everyone smile and feel good about themselves. Yeah, Yuri is one of the more popular girls. I think popularity goes Monica, Yuri, Sayori, Natsuki, which is my actual ranking. So, that also might be biased there. No. I kind of appreciated it. I'm sorry for making a big deal out of nothing. But I'm going to say this. You better bet my cupcakes are going to be the best part of the whole event. I believe you. Yeah. I hope to see everyone do their best. But with that, there's nothing more for today. So I guess it's time for us to head out. Alright, let's head out then. Everyone packs up their things. I start to follow Monica and Natsuki out of the door as they chat between each other. I turn around. Sorry. I realize that I don't have any way of contacting you this weekend. Oh, you're right. I can't believe that slipped my mind. Should I give you my phone number? I think that would be the best way, yes. Alright then. Yuri and I exchange phone numbers. Okay. Then I'll be stopping by your house on Sunday. Eh? My house? Is that a problem? No, not at all. I just thought I would be the one going to your house since I'm the one helping you. I suppose that makes sense. But if you don't mind, I think I would prefer going to your house to help save on scene budget. Alright. In that case, it won't be a problem. I decided not to press Yuri for a reason. It's not like it would matter either way, so I'll just need to make sure my room is clean. Already making advanced plans by having his room clean. I like it. Not the living room, his room. I hope I managed to make myself useful in some way. I'm not nearly as creative as you are. Don't underestimate yourself, Jay. I think that will make a very productive team. Even if you only chose me because you felt bad or something. Wait, you don't actually think that, do you? I don't know. It's difficult to come up with any other reason you may have chosen me. You're forgetting the one reason with the most common sense. I chose to help you because that's what I want to do. But Yuri thinks to herself with an extremely tense expression. Yuri, you're overthinking this. You wanted me to point out when you're overthinking, right? Eh? I didn't realize. I'm telling you, I want to. That's all there is to it. Do you believe me? Yuri thinks really hard again. She looks straight into my eyes for a long while. I believe you. As if it took her tremendous effort, Yuri finally says that and relaxes her expression. And I'm really looking forward to Sunday. Yeah, I am too. After that exchange, I make my way out of the door and Yuri follows. I can't believe this. Yuri is going to be coming to my house on Sunday. My anxiety shoots through the roof. Even though I'm gotten pretty used to handling her at this point, there's no telling what might end up happening when we're out of school. More than that, she told me then she was looking forward to it. Is this the chance that I have to make something happen between us? Or is it too early for that? Only time will tell. But until then, I won't be able to take my mind off of it. I seriously can't wait. It's already Sunday. I've been getting increasingly anxious about Yuri's upcoming visit. I keep telling myself there's no reason to be nervous, but it doesn't help so much. Yuri is clearly an introvert, I feel that, and also an intimate person in general. I do not feel that. There is no doubt that she'll open up a bit when it's just the two of us. Meanwhile, we've been texting occasionally. She was extremely apprehensive at first, but it wasn't long before I already was learning more about her. But putting Yuri aside, I haven't heard a thing from Sayori since she left club earlier the other day. It's not like we text each other all the time or anything, but I've been worried about her in the back of my mind. Between what Sayori said and what Monica said, is it really okay for me to be putting off Sayori's feelings aside when she might need me? Hint, hint. I decide to visit Sayori before Yuri comes over. Rather than asking, I simply tell her I'm coming over, much like we've done in the past. Once I reach Sayori's house, I knock on the door before entering it myself. Again, we used to play so often that we made it a habit, simply entering each other's houses like we were family. The house is quiet. Sayori isn't anywhere on the first floor, so I assume she's up in her room. It's already strange of her not to run down and greet me. I head up to her bedroom, where I finally find her. Sayori? Hi, Jay. I sit down in her room. Sayori forces a smile, but it's easy to tell that she's different. There's a minute of silence between us. You haven't come over like this in a long time, have you? I guess you're right. It's been a long time. Not much has really changed, has it? Johnson, this is Sayori, your childhood friend. Sayori's room is as messy as it's always been. I also recognize the same stuffed animals and wall decorations that she's had for years now. If you came over more often, it wouldn't be such a mess. That's because I end up cleaning it for you. How come you suddenly wanted to come over today? Aren't you supposed to see Yuri today? Yeah, but Wait, how do you know that? Sayori had already left by the time we decided that last meeting. Monica told me. It's only natural for her to keep me informed between the festival preparations, right? Ah, that's true. But what about you? Aren't you going to be helping Monica today? Of course. But I'm just helping her online. We didn't plan to meet up or anything. Ah, so it's just me and Yuri then. Yep. There's more signs between us. Sayori stares in a random direction. Everything about her behavior is really uncharacteristic. I finally get to the point. I just wanted to see how you're doing. After you left on Friday. When something's wrong, you can't hide it from me. I know you too well. So, Sayori smiles, shaking her head. That's no good, Jay. Eh? Why can't it just be like it's always been? This is all my fault. If I didn't get so weak and accidentally express my feelings, if I didn't make that stupid mistake, then you wouldn't have been worried about me at all. You wouldn't have come here. You wouldn't have been even thinking about me right now. But this is just my punishment, isn't it? I'm getting punished for being so selfish. I think that's why the world decided to have you come over today. It just wants to torture me. Sayori? I grabbed Sayori by the shoulders. What on earth are you saying? Are you listening to yourself right now? I know something's happened to you. There's no other explanation for you to be like this. So tell me already. Until I know, I won't be able to stop thinking about it. Ha. Sayori gives me an empty smile. You're really putting me in a trap, Jay. But you're wrong. Nothing happened to me. I've always been like this. You're just seeing it for the first time. Seeing what? What are you talking about, Sayori? You're really just gonna make me say it, aren't you, Jay? I guess I have no choice this time. The thing is, I've had really bad depression my whole life. Did you know that? Why do you think I'm late to school every day? Because most days I can't even find a reason to get out of bed. What reason is there to do anything when I fully know how worthless I am? Why go to school? Why eat? Why make friends? Why make other people put their energy and caring to waste by them having them spend it on me? That's what it feels like. That's why I want to make everyone happy, without anyone worrying about me. I'm in shock. I can't even figure out how to respond. How is it possible that Sayori kept this from me the entire time I've known her? Did she really want so badly for me to just not think about her? Why, Sayori? Eh? Why is it that you've never told me about this? It almost feels like I've been betrayed as your close friend. Because if I knew, I would have done everything I could to support you. Even if there's only so much I could do, I would have tried a little bit harder to make every day a little better for you. That's why I'm your friend. All you had to do was tell me. You don't understand at all, Jay. Why do you think I didn't tell you? Because if I told you, then you would have to waste extra effort caring about me instead of doing important things. I don't want to be cared about. It's bittersweet when people try to care about me. It feels nice sometimes, but it also feels like a bat being swung against my head. That's why I want so badly for you to make friends with everyone else. Helping everyone be happy together is the best thing for me. But then I discovered something else too. Seeing you make friends and get closer with everyone in the club. It feels like a spear going through my heart. So that's why I decided the world just wants to torture me. Every path leads to nothing but hurt. You're right, I don't understand that. I don't understand your feelings at all, Sayori. But I don't need to understand. Whatever it takes for me to help you stop hurting, that's what I'll do. No, Jay, there's nothing. Nothing at all. The only thing that could have helped is if everyone could be like it always was. But I was selfish. I finally showed you what a horrible person I am. Tears streaked down Sayori's face. I made you join the literature club because I was selfish. And I was punished by my heart hurting in a way I couldn't understand. And now you came here and I made you hurt too. I'm just weak and selfish. That's all I am. And that's why I'm going to accept these punishments, because I deserve every last one. Without thinking, I once again grab Sayori's shoulders. This time, I pull her into a tight embrace. Ah, Jay, Sayori, I don't care if you feel selfish. I'm really happy you convinced me to join the club. Seeing you every day makes it worthwhile enough. If I make friends with everyone else, then that's just a bonus. But please, never underestimate how much I care about you. I wouldn't have it any other way. Jay, Sayori isn't hugging me back. Despite my arms being wrapped around her, Sayori's arms remain at her sides. She starts sobbing next to my ear. No, don't do this to me. Please don't do this. Jay, Sayori barely manages to speak between her sobs. I don't know if I'm doing this right, but all I want for her is to know I care. If you have it in to call yourself selfish, then you have to let me be selfish too. No matter what it takes, I'll figure out what needs to change. I'll make these feelings go away. And if there's anything that you need me to do, then you better tell me. I'll get mad if you don't. I don't know. I don't know. I don't know. Gently, Sayori finally puts her arms around me in return. I don't know anything. It's all really scary. I don't understand any of these feelings, Jay. The only time I'm not feeling nothing is when I'm feeling pain. But your hugs are so warm. And that's really scary too. Sayori lets me go. And she does so. I let go of her as well. The festival is tomorrow. Yeah. It's gonna be fun, right? Yeah. How would you like for me to spend it all with you? It's what I want. I promise. I think that would be nice then. Yeah. Sayori wipes her eyes. If I could spend the whole day here, I would. Of all days, this has to be the one where I have other plans. Maybe I should cancel. No, don't. Please don't. If you did that, then I really wouldn't forgive you. But it's almost time for Yuri to meet me at my house. I don't know why, but my mic seems really sensitive. At the very least, do you want to come over and help out? It would be fun. To my surprise, Sayori shakes her head. I'm sorry. I don't know if that would be a very good for me today. You understand, right? It's kind of hard for me to fully understand, but I'm trying my hardest. It's okay. Don't worry about it too much. I'll see you tomorrow, okay? Alright. I look forward to it. I say goodbye to Sayori and exit her house. On the way home, I find myself still a little uneasy. But it's hard for me to keep thinking about it when Yuri's about to come over too. I think Sayori's right. I shouldn't be worried too much, and we're definitely going to have a great time tomorrow. I should just focus on what's ahead of me. As I approach my house, I see something that makes me feel a moment of panic. Yuri? Thank goodness. You're a little early. I'm sorry I wasn't home yet. Were you waiting for a long time? No, I just got here. But I started to get really nervous when nobody answered the doorbell. You could always have texted me. If I had known, I would have reassured you and hurried more on my way home. I suppose that's true. I didn't think of that, for some reason. It should be common sense to do that, but I decided to ignore it. Anyway, let's go inside. I see you brought a lot of stuff with you. That's right. And did you manage to find everything I asked you to buy as well? Yeah, pretty much. At least I hope I got everything right. I'm sure it'll be fine. I take Yuri to my room. The first thing she does is glance around and around curiously, which makes me feel anxious. It's so clean. I cleaned it before you came over, so that's very considerate of you to do. No. Can you actually hear my chair squeak? Yeah, you can, huh? I would be really embarrassed for my room to be a mess while you were here. Well, I do enjoy cleaning. I would have gladly helped you clean. That would be even more embarrassing. Wait, don't look there. I snatched Yuri's wrist away, which was in the process of opening a dresser drawer of mine. Ah, I'm sorry. I wasn't thinking for some reason. I was just spacing out. It's fine, it's fine. I let go of Yuri's wrist. That's where his stash is. In the dresser drawer you keep your stash. You don't keep your stash in a drawer. She puts both of her hands firmly in her lap as if she's making sure to keep track of them. So, should we get started? Ah, yes. I have a few things planned out that you can help with. Decorations and other atmospheric enhancements. Atmospheric enhancements. You know, mood lighting, aromatherapy candles. Oh wow, I didn't know you planned to take it that far. Of course, I want to help take our guests to a faraway place. Although many will just stop by out of curiosity. And for cupcakes, I heard mood lighting. Not that type of mood, Stingray. I'm determined to provide a experience that will leave them wanting more. That's great. It's easy to forget that you're a pretty intense person. Ah, intense? I guess that's the best way to put it. Is that a bad thing? No, not at all. It's something that I like about you, actually. Is that so? Baby, lock them doors and turn the lights down. No song, Stingray. That makes me feel relieved. And kind of happy. Yeah, no need to be so anxious. You can relax a little. Relax. I brought some things for relaxation. I was going to use them during the poetry event. Oh yeah, like what? Let's see. Yuri rummages through her bag. She pulls out a few candles and a wooden cylinder-shaped object. I did some shopping on the way here, so I happen to have these in my bag. I plan to cover the windows in black paper and use the candles to light the room. I think that would be amazing, don't you? Yeah, that would be pretty neat. What's the wood thing though? Oh, this? It's a diffuser for essential oils. How familiar are you with aromatherapy? Not familiar at all. Ah, is that so? It's one of my favorite contributors to a positive atmosphere. Depending on the oils or herbs you choose, you can change the mood of the air itself. You can even feel it permeate through your body. Relaxation, positive energy, romance, reflection. It's almost like magic. Yuri takes the cylinder and pushes a switch on the bottom. In just a moment, a thin ray of vapor begins to spout through a small hole on the top. Wow, that smells wonderful. What kind of mood is that for? This is a jasmine essential oil. It smells a little sweet and flowery, right? Yeah, that's a good way to describe it. I chose jasmine for the event because it provides more than relaxation. Jasmine enhances your emotions and helps you feel them flow through your body. You feel warmer and your heart pounds more heavily. Don't you think that would be perfect for sharing our poems? It does sound suitable. But you seem to know a lot about this, so I'll trust your opinion with anything. Yuri smiles gently, clearly enjoying herself. She again reaches into her bag and pulls out several spools of thin ribbon. What are those for? Well, did you purchase the origami paper I asked you to get? Yeah, I have it over here. We won't be using the paper for folding origami. What I'd like to do is write a different word on each paper. We'll need about 100 of them. Oh yeah? What will these be used for? Well, I'm going to be cutting pieces of ribbon to hang from the doorway of the classroom. Then we can fasten the paper to the ribbons to create a doorway curtain. Wouldn't that be beautiful? That would also catch the eye of those passing by the room. It may attract some to peek inside. That's really creative. I had no idea you'd be so good at this, Yuri. Is that so? Well, I suppose I do get a little intense, as you put it. Yuri giggles with red cheeks. Is it just me, or is she more relaxed when it's just the two of us? Or maybe it's the excitement she's feeling from sharing something that she enjoys. Here's a marker, Jay. You can write any character you want. I'll help you once I'm finished cutting the ribbons. Ah, alright. Sitting on the floor together, the two of us get to work. I carefully draw a different character on each paper, doing my best to manage my bad handwriting. Yuri unravels a long strand of red ribbon to her desired length. Then she reaches into her bag once more and pulls out a pocket knife. The knife is strangely beautiful. The silver handle has an intricate pattern of waves etched into it. The blade itself is gently tinted blue. That's no ordinary pocket knife. It looks really fancy. Ah, well. Embarrassed, Yuri looks away. What is it? You're going to think it's weird. Yuri, whatever it is, I have no reason to judge. To each their own, you know? If you promise, you won't be weirded out. Yeah, I promise. Alright. The thing is, I'm kinda into knives. Hello, Giraffe, how are you? They're just so pretty. I can't help it. I don't know what it is. The combination of craftsmanship and feeling of danger, maybe. Oh, what am I saying? Please don't think I'm weird for this. You're laughing at me. No, I'm not laughing at you. It's just funny how nervous you're about sharing. Well, it's an interesting thing to be into, I guess. But I think that's kind of suits you. Suits me. Yeah, it's kind of intense. Besides, it's kind of cool looking knife, I can't deny that. It is, isn't it? Yuri relaxes her expression once again. Would you like to hold it? Sure, I'll check it out. Yuri carefully hands me the knife, with the handle facing me. I take it and turn it around in my hands. It feels heavy and extremely solid. Where do you even get a knife like this? Curious of its sharpness, I feel the point of the finger with my index finger. Ow. Jay, why did you do that? I didn't expect it to be that sharp. I barely touched it at all. It's my fault. I should have warned you. This knife is extremely sharp. It can cut through skin like it's paper. Oh no. A small droplet of blood trickles down the side of my finger. Yuri takes my hand and gives the wound a closer look. Ah. She stares at it and noticeably fidgets. If you're squeamish, I'll go wash it off now. Ah. Without warning, Yuri puts my finger in her mouth and licks the wound. I feel her tongue curl around my finger. Startled, I instinctively pull my hand back. Oh. Please forgive me. I wasn't thinking. Yuri lowers her head and her face is burning up. Yuri, that's the most embarrassing thing I've ever done. How could I do something like that? I'm sorry. I'm sorry. Ah, sure, it was a little weird, and it took me by surprise. But I guess she was just trying to help, right? Yuri, I think you're overreacting a little. She doesn't lift her head. What if she doesn't recover from this, like, for the rest of the afternoon? Alright, you know what? This might be a stupid thing to do, but I do it anyway. I take Yuri's hand and lick her index finger in return. Jay, did you really just do that? Now we're even. Yuri just looks at me like I did something wrong. I knew it would be a bad idea. If not for the sweet aroma of jasmine oil, the air would be extremely heavy right now. You're so weird, Jay. Yuri giggles shyly. Eh? Yuri calling me weird? I have no response for that. Where do you keep your bandages? Ah, I don't think I need one actually. It was a tiny cut. Look, it already stopped bleeding. I see. That's relieving. The tension is quickly lifted. We each resume our respective activities. I watch Yuri's knife cut through ribbon like it's nothing but air. Meanwhile, I continue to make progress on the paper. God, that reminds me of me helping my girlfriend for her final project. It was something with fonts, and we had to cut out like 1,000 some different letters. And I got out of class at 10 o'clock at night, drove over to her place, which was about a 40-minute drive, so about 11:40, 11:50. You know, talked a little bit. So 11 o'clock, we probably started cutting at 11 o'clock. And it went for until about 3 a.m. And that's how long we were cutting letters out of paper. Yeah, I was tired by the end of that. That's just what that reminded me of. After we finish attaching the paper to the ribbons, we lay them all out side by side. Sounds like you helped her make a random letter. No. It was a bunch of random letters. So there was... I think there was like 50 or 60 fonts that she made for each letter. Oh, I see what you mean, Cerberus. Yeah, I'm an accomplice to a kidnapping. Yeah, I guess so. How are you tonight, Cerberus? Ransom. Random and ransom are more or less the same in this aspect. But I hope you're doing well tonight, man. After we finish attaching the paper to the ribbons, we lay them all out side by side. It looks better than I expected and will be very effective as a door curtain. I hope I am too. Alright then. It looks great. Good thinking coming up with this, Yuri. Ah, thanks. It's just something I saw online, really. Are you ready to move on to the next task? Yeah, let's do it. Wait, what do you have in mind? I'd like to create a banner. That's why I asked you to buy the paint tablets. Ah, that's why. One of the items Yuri asked me to buy was a kit of watercolor paint tablets. We need about 6 cups of water to put each of the tablets in. Do you mind fetching those for us? Of course not. 6 cups of water. I'll be right back in a minute. Thank you very much. Oh, and just a little bit of water is okay. If you fill the cup up too much, it will be too diluted. You know, I remember using those watercolor tablets before, and they're kind of not good. I don't know, I was also never an artsy person either, so... taking Yuri's advice, I decided to use a small plastic bathroom cups rather than full-size glasses. I put them on a plate to catch any paint that drips, then bring them back to my room. Yuri? Yes? I come in to see Yuri quickly unrolling her sleeve, pulling it back over her arm. Ah, nothing. Your face is a little red. Is it too hot in here or something? No, not at all. There's nothing wrong, so let's mix the paint. Yuri hurriedly dismisses me and takes it upon herself to unwrap the tablets, dropping them into the cups. So, I thought we would do something simple that would look very nice. I'd like to paint a gradient across the banner, starting with colors for the sunrise, then daytime, then sunset, and nighttime. Once it dries, I'll write an inspirational quote across the banner. Then we can hang it on the wall behind the podium at the front of the classroom. Ah, neat. What are you going to write? Well, it'll be more fun to surprise you. Yuri smiles at me. If you say so. After rolling out the banner, Yuri and I kneel on opposite sides so we don't get in the way of each other. Yuri uses a brush and adds a few dots of different colors across the banner to serve as a guide when we paint. This kind of reminds me of elementary school. Painting on a banner which watercolors feels a lot like the art class projects we had back then. It's relaxing. I disagree. Painting is anxiety. That is anxiety-driven nonsense right there. Ah, I'm sorry if this feels too childish. No, I didn't mean that at all. It's kind of fun, you know? Yeah, it is fun. I'm glad you feel that way too. Yuri stops painting for a moment, thinking to herself. For me, I don't need to go out and do crazy things to have fun. In fact, I usually don't even want to. I just like it when I can spend time with one other person. Even if it's something simple like reading, it doesn't even matter if we don't talk much. Just having a friend next to me makes me feel a little bit nicer. I think that's all it takes for me to be happy. Is that so? Even if Yuri and I are quite different, I can understand where she's coming from. I feel that way about things like anime and games, where simply sharing the experience with someone can make me happy. I think I feel the same way. Yuri smiles gently. I knew you'd understand. Yuri leans over the banner to grab an unused paintbrush, but I move at the same time, causing my head to bump into hers. I'm not saying that. Sorry. Yuri reels back and I quickly lift my hand in surprise. Are you hurt? No, I'm not hurt. It just startled me, that's all. Sorry, I should have asked you to get it for me. It's not your fault. Ah, your face. There are droplets of paint on Yuri's face and neck. Is there something on my face? Yeah, I accidentally got paint on you. Sorry, it's totally my fault. I'll get a towel right away. I rush out and fetch a small towel, then I dampen it with hot water. I return to my room and kneel back down in front of her. Here. I pat down Yuri's face and neck with the towel. Ah. Is something wrong? It's hot. I just didn't expect it. Sorry. I didn't want to use cold water. Having finished, I start to retract my hand. But Yuri suddenly holds on to my wrist. Wait. Yeah? Just for a little longer. It feels really nice. Ah. I keep my hand still against Yuri's neck. She looks into my eyes. It's an intense expression that I recognize from when she reads her books. Almost if she's lost in a daze, enveloped by her own thoughts. She breathes gently, half through slightly parted lips. What is happening? Is this the aroma of the jasmine oil giving me this dizzy feeling? Yuri's gentle fingers wrap around my wrist, sending a tingling sensation through my arm. And suddenly her face seems to be much closer to mine than it was just a moment ago. Ah. Yuri slowly pulls away. Sorry. I've been feeling a little lightheaded today. I didn't mean to space out. It's fine. The moment is soon over as soon as it began. Yuri picks up her brush again, but her movements seem clumsier, like she's unable to focus. I remain silent, forced to ignore the event that just transpired. I hesitantly retrieve my own brush and continue following Yuri's example. That should do it. I finish filling the night sky with white dots that look like stars. Looking at the banner as a whole, it's very pretty and natural looking. I think it came out better than I expected. I'm really happy with the results. Yeah, me too. Are you going to add the lettering now? Ah, not yet. It needs to dry first. That's true, but won't that take a while? Well, perhaps it would be best to leave it here and have you bring it in the morning. I can do the lettering in the classroom before the event starts. Is that okay? That's totally fine. Wonderful. In that case, I don't think there's anything more for us to do here. True. You say that like you're glad it's over. Really, Discord bot? Really? Was I wrong to assume that you were at least enjoying yourself a little bit? Ah, no, that's not. I'm just glad we managed to get everything done. I see. I am too. I was a little concerned about time. I need to start making dinner soon. Ah, so you don't have any time left? I was secretly hoping we could have extra time after finishing the work. Well, Yuri thinks to herself. I think it would be too irresponsible of me to wait much longer. I'm sorry. I was hoping there would be some more time as well. It's probably my fault. Sorry for being such a slow worker. No, it's not your fault at all. And the important thing is that we got everything done, right? Yeah. So, I shouldn't be disappointed or anything. Gathering all of her things, Yuri seems to look a little downcast. I understand why. It sounds like she rarely gets the opportunity to spend time with friends in a relaxed environment. But that doesn't mean this has to be the last time it can happen. Once Yuri packs up, I walk her out of the front door. Thank you so much for having me today. No problem. I'm glad I was able to help. Just let me know if there's anything you need me to bring tomorrow. I will. Well then. Yuri fidgets. I guess I'll see you tomorrow. Wait. I kind of say that without thinking. About today. It's fine that we didn't have as much time as we wanted. Because we can do this again. Whenever you want, you can come over or we can go somewhere. Ah, I forgot you don't like going out much. As I stumble over my words, Yuri simply smiles bashfully. Anyway, you know what I'm trying to say, so you're very thoughtful, Jay. Yuri takes a step closer to me, then briefly squeezes my hand. I kind of like that about you. Well, how am I supposed to respond to that? But I don't even get a chance as Yuri suddenly pulls back. Sayori? Eh? Ah. Hi, Jay. Sayori? Just now, we weren't... It's okay, Jay. I just stopped by to say hi. Well, it's nice to see you. I'm sorry, but I'm already on my way to leave. Ah, really? That's too bad. I'm sorry. But we'll be all together at the festival tomorrow, so that's fine, right? Of course. Yuri beams. Yeah, so I'll see you tomorrow. Clearly embarrassed, Yuri hurries off. Sayori waves goodbye after her. Sayori. I thought you didn't want to come over today. Well, I tried staying in my room, but my imagination was really mean to me. So I had thought to come here and see it for myself. See what? What are you talking about? You know, how much fun you were having with Yuri. And how close you got to her. It makes me really happy that you made such good friends. That's all that matters to me. Tears start to fall down Sayori's face. That's all that matters to me. Why am I feeling this way, Jay? I'm supposed to be happy for you. Why does it feel like my heart is splitting in half? It hurts so much. Everything hurts so much. This would be so much better if I could just disappear. Sayori, don't say that. It's true, Jay. If I wasn't here, then you wouldn't have to waste your sympathy on me. You wouldn't have to put up with me being selfish. Monica was right. I should just... Monica? Monica was right about what? Sayori, what I said before was true. I'm not going to let this continue. Caring about you like this isn't a burden. Caring about you like this, the burden your mind is making it out to be. It's something that makes me happy. It's something that I wouldn't trade for anything else. So even if it takes an entire lifetime, I'm going to be by your side until you don't feel any more pain. But Sayori looks away. I put a hand on her shoulder to reassure her. I'm scared, Jay. I'm really scared. What are you scared of, Sayori? I'm scared that I might like you more than you like me. Sayori, it's true, isn't it? I was weak and started to like you too much. I did this to myself. Jay, I like you so much that I want to die. That's how I feel. And that's enough, Sayori. I don't want you to hurt anymore. I slide my hand down Sayori's arm and squeeze her hand in my own. Do you remember how I said I always know what's best for you? Do you still believe me? Wordlessly, Sayori nods. Even if you don't understand all your own feelings, you know that you need the most right now. And that's what I'm going to give you. Sayori, you'll always be my dearest friend. What you need most is for things to be like they have always been. Monica told me the truth. She told me how much happier you seemed after I joined the club. Yeah, I know you're struggling with some really difficult feelings right now, but please trust me that I know what's best and what will make you happy in the end. I promise I'll get things back the way they were. I see. Sayori forces a smile through an incredibly pained expression. Is this what it feels like to get stabbed in the chest? I should write a poem about this. Sayori, it's okay. This is my punishment, remember? For being so selfish. So please don't worry about these stupid feelings. I know you're right. I know this whole time that there's no happiness down that path. That's why I came here. Just so I could get the answer I needed to hear. And the other thing, you're also right that I wanted to go back to the way it was. I realize that now. You really do know me better than anyone, Jay. I'll trust you with anything. Anything at all. So, Sayori's smile finally breaks. All of a sudden, she turns around and drops to her knees. Clutching her head with both hands, she screams as loudly as she can. I'm so shocked that I don't know how to react. Sayori looks over her shoulder and flashes me one more weak smile before turning around and running off. Sayori. I'm left helplessly standing in front of my house. Why am I feeling so horrible about this? There's nothing more I could have done. The most I can do is support Sayori through her feelings and help her on the path that's right. But I'm having as much trouble understanding Sayori's feeling as she is. Even though I can comfort her, I keep wondering if I should be doing something more or something different. I know these thoughts will continue to plague me until things are back the way they were. I'm going to give it anything I've got. Sayori will always be my dearest friend. And I'll do whatever it takes to put a smile on her face every day. It's the day of the festival. Of all days, I expect this to be the one where I walk to school with Sayori. But Sayori isn't answering her phone. I considered going to her house to wake her up, but I decided that's a little too much. Meanwhile, the preparations for the event should be nearly complete. The banner Yuri and I painted is dry and rolled up to take it with me. She sent me a pleasant text reminding me not to forget anything, and I reassured her. Funnily enough, I probably feel the same way as Natsuki about the event. I'm more excited for it to be over so I can spend time with Sayori and Yuri at the festival. But knowing Monica, I'm sure the event will be great too. Jay, you're the first one here. Thanks for being early. That's funny, I thought at least Yuri would be here by now. Monica is placing little booklets on each of the desks in the classroom. They must be the ones she prepared to have all the poems we're performing. In the end, I found a random poem online that I thought Monica would like and submitted it. So that's the one I'll be performing. I'm surprised you didn't bring Sayori with you. Yeah, she overslept again. That dummy. You think that on days this important she'd try a little harder. I say that, but I suddenly remember what Sayori told me yesterday. And I suddenly feel awful knowing that it's not nearly that simple for her. I only said it because it's the way I'm used to thinking. But maybe I should have gone to wake her up after all. You should take a little responsibility for her, Jay. I mean, especially after your exchange with her yesterday. You kind of left her hanging this morning, you know. Exchange. Monica, do you know about that? Of course I do. I'm the club president after all. But I stammer out, embarrassed. Did Sayori really tell her about that quickly? About how I basically turned down her confession? That makes me really seem like the bad guy here. But I'm the one who knows what's best for her, right? Jeez. You don't know the full story at all, so don't worry. I probably know a lot more than you think. Eh? Monica's being as friendly as usual, but for some reason I feel a chill down my spine after hearing that. Hey, do you not want to check out the pamphlets? They came out really nice. Yeah, sure. I grabbed one of the pamphlets laid on the desk. Oh yeah, they really did. Something like this will definitely help people take the club more seriously. Yeah, I thought so too. I flipped through the pages. Each member's poem is neatly printed on its own page, giving it an almost professional feel. I recognized Natsuki's and Yuri's poems from the ones they performed during our practice. What's this? I flipped through Sayori's poem. It's different from the one she practiced. It's the one I haven't read before. Get out of my head. 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 Yeah, I'm not gonna. Get out of my head. I do what I know is best for you. Get out of my head before I listen to everything she said to me. Get out of my head before I show you how much I love you. Get out of my head before I finish writing this poem. But this poem is never actually finished. It just stopped moving. Ah, what is this? Reading this poem, I get a pit in my stomach. Jay? Oh, it starts sliding? Yeah. What's wrong? It's nothing. This poem feels completely different from everything Sayori's written. But more than that, I changed my mind. I'm gonna go get Sayori, so... well, alright. Try not to take too long, okay? I quickly leave the classroom. Don't strain yourself. Monica calls out after me. I quicken my pace. What was I thinking? I should have tried a little harder for Sayori. It's not a big deal to wait for her or help her wake up. Even a simple gesture of walking her to school makes her really happy. Besides, I told her yesterday that things will be the same as they always been. That's all she needs and what I want to give her. I reach Sayori's house and knock on the door. I didn't expect an answer since she's not picking up her phone either. Like yesterday, I opened the door and let myself in. Sayori. She really is a heavy sleeper. I swallow. I can't believe I ended up doing this after all. Waking her up in her own house. Isn't that more like something a boyfriend would do? In any case, it just feels right. Outside Sayori's room, I knock on her door. Sayori? Wake up, dummy. There's no response. I really didn't want to have to enter a room like this. Isn't it kind of a breach of privacy? But she really is leaving me no choice. I gently open the door. Sayori. Oh, they changed the logo on the back too. Just hanging around, yep. What the hell? What the hell? Is this a nightmare? It has to be. This isn't real. There is no way this can be real. Sarah wouldn't do this. Everything was normal up until a few days ago. That's why I can't believe that what my eyes are showing me. I suppressed the urge to vomit. Just yesterday, I told Sayori I would be there for her. I told her I know what's best and that everything will be okay. Then why? Why would she do this? How could I be so helpless? What did I do wrong? Turning her down her confession? That has to be what pushed her over the edge. Her agonizing scream still echoes in my ears. Why did I do that to her when she needed me the most? Why was I so selfish? This is my fault. My swimming thoughts keep telling me everything I could have done to prevent this. If I just spent more time with her, walked her to school, and gave her what I know she wanted out of our relationship, then I could have prevented this. I know I could have prevented this. Screw the literature club. Screw the festival. I just lost my best friend. Someone I grew up with. She's gone forever now. Nothing I do can bring her back. This isn't some game where I can reset and try something different. I only had one chance, and I wasn't careful enough. And now, I'll carry this guilt with me until I die. Nothing in my life is worth more than hers, but I still couldn't do what she needed from me. And now, I can never take it back. Never, 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 never. Okay, can you guys hear the fireworks going off? Oh, yep, there's the corrupted little... Yeah, you guys can. Yeah, that's... yeah. I see an annoying girl running towards me from the distance, waving her arms in the air like she's totally oblivious to any attention she might draw to herself. That girl is my neighbor and good friend since we were children. You know, the kind of friend you see yourself making today, but it just kind of works out because you've known each other for so long. We can hear the dog chain and we can hear fireworks. We can hear clicking. You guys can hear the clicking? Okay, hold on. Let me try fixing that. Alright, you shouldn't be able to hear the clicking anymore. There we go. We used to... let me know if you can still hear my mouse clicking or not. Like, I'm really far away. I don't know what in the hell happened to my mic, but it's turned super fucking sensitive. Freedom's caller would sound like it was tinkling of Jacob Marley's chains during that scene. It's Sophie, actually, not Freedom. You can see her... yeah, the dog chain I'm not going to be able to do anything about. Fireworks, yeah, the fireworks I'm not going to be able to do anything about. They're too loud. The noise gate's not gonna... the noise gate's gonna, so I have a noise gate to prevent the clicking on my mic. But... yes, okay, hold on, fix them, okay, let me try. Let me see. Alright, that's too high. If I have it too high, then you can't hear me. Alright, is that... hopefully you guys won't be able to hear... I honestly can't even tell when they're yours or... You have a gun for a reason? No. But if she's going to chase after me like this, I almost feel better running off. However, I just sigh and idle in front of the crosswalk and let catch up to me. Damon has a saber, not a gun. I do have a saber. Start a new game. I got an achievement called Start a New Game. I am out in the middle of nowhere, so my stream keeps buffering, and I just wanted to say hi. Hello, Johnny. Why are you out in the middle of nowhere? I do have a saber, though. I also have, more swords, so. Yeah, you can still hear fireworks. No matter what I do, you're gonna hear the fireworks. They were just too loud. Because people use illegal fireworks. You have more swords? No. I never got more. So the additional swords I got were swords from my girlfriend that she got, and she didn't want them. And I'm like, well, you know, fuck it, whatever. Fine, I'll keep them in my place until we move somewhere. And so I got more swords. You can't hear me drinking anymore. But yeah, I have no idea what's causing my mic to be so sensitive right now. Alright, Sophie, up you come. Alright. It's an ordinary school day like any other. 3G, more like shit G? Yeah, fair enough. Well, streaming, does everyone else have, they have ancestral blades beside me? I guess so. Do you not have ancestral blades, dude? Come on, man. The fuck are you? What kind of fucking knight are you? You don't have your ancestral blades just in your closet for when the zombie apocalypse comes. Bye. See ya, Johnny. Thanks, man, for coming in. Mornings are usually the worst, being surrounded by couples and friend groups walking to school together. Meanwhile, I've always walked to school alone. I always tell myself it's about time that I meet some girls or something like that, but I have no motivation to join any clubs. I'm perfectly content just getting by on the average while spending my free time on games and anime. There's always the anime club, but it's not like there would be any girls in it anyway. The school day is as ordinary. Dude, come on. Anime is life. Like, boobs are temporary, anime is forever. Oop, I accidentally didn't read that. The school day is as ordinary as ever, and it's over before I know it. After I pack up my things, I stare blankly at the wall looking for an ounce of motivation. Clubs. There really aren't any that interest me. Besides, most of them would be way too demanding for me to want to deal with. I guess I have no choice but to start with the anime club. Jay? Oh. Eka? Oh my goodness, I totally didn't expect to see you here. It's been a while, right? Ah. Yeah, it has. Monica smiles sweetly. We do know each other. Well, we rarely talked, but we were in the same class last year. Monica is probably the most popular girl in class. Smart, beautiful, athletic. Basically completely out of my league. So having her smile at me so genuinely feels a little... What did you come here for anyway? Oh, I've been just looking for some supplies to use for my club. Do you know where any construction paper in here? Or markers? I guess you could check the closet. You're in the debate club, right? About that. I actually quit the debate club. Really? You quit? Yeah. To be honest, I can't stand all the politics around the major clubs. It feels like nothing but arguing about the budget and publicity and how to prepare for events. I'd much rather take something I personally enjoy and make it something special out of it. In that case, what club did you decide to join? See, I'm starting a new one. A literature... What did that say? A literature club? Literature? I didn't see what it did. I didn't see what it said before a literature club. A literature. That sounds kind of dull. How many members do you have so far? It's kind of embarrassing, but there's only 3 of us so far. It's really hard to find new members for something that sounds so boring. Well, I can see that. But it's really not boring at all, you know? Literature can be anything. Reading, writing, poetry. I mean, one of my members even keeps her manga collection in the club room. Wait, really? Yeah, it's funny, right? She's always insisting that manga is literature too. I mean, she's not wrong, I guess. And besides, a member is a member, right? Did Monica say she? Hey Jay, by any chance, are you still looking for a club to join? I mean, I guess so, but in that case, Is there any chance you could do me a big favor? I won't ask you to join, but if you could at least, very least, visit my club, it would make me really happy. Please. Well, I guess I have no reason to refuse. Besides, how could I ever refuse someone like Monica? Sure, I guess I could check it out. Ah, awesome. You're really sweet, Jay, you know that? Hello, Crispy. It's nothing, really. Shall we go, then? Look for the materials another time. You're more important. And thus, today marks the day I sold my soul to Monica and her irresistible smile. I dejectedly follow Monica across the school and upstairs, a section of school I rarely visit. Monica, full of energy, swings open the classroom door. Okay, I'm back. And I brought a guest with me. Eh? A guest? Seriously, you brought a boy? Way to kill the atmosphere. Don't be mean, Natsuki. But anyway, welcome to the club, Jay. All the words escape me in this situation. This club is full of incredibly cute girls. So let me guess. You're Monica's boyfriend, right? What? No, I'm not. Natsuki. The girl with the sour attitude, whose name is apparently Natsuki, is one I don't recognize. Her small figure makes her look like a first-year student. Anyway, this is... Monica didn't deny it. Anyway, this is Natsuki, energetic as usual. And this is Yuri, the vice president. It's nice to meet you. Yuri, who appears comparably more mature and timid, seems to have a harder time keeping up with someone like Natsuki. Yeah, it's really nice to meet both of you. So, I ran into Jay in a classroom and he decided to come check out the club. Isn't that great? Wait, Monica. Didn't I tell you to let me know in advance before you brought anyone new? I was going to... well, you know. Sorry. I didn't forget that, but I just happened to run into him. In that case, I should at least make some tea, right? Yeah, that would be great. Why don't you come sit down, Jay? The girls have a few desks arranged to form a table. Yuri walks to the corner of the room and opens the closet. Meanwhile, Monica and Natsuki sit across from each other. I still feel awkward. I take a seat next to Monica. So, I know you didn't really have any plans on coming here, but we'll make sure you feel right at home, okay? As president of the Literature Club, it's my duty to make the club fun and exciting for everyone. I'm a lurk, but alright, Crispy, I'll do that. Fun and exciting for everyone. I'm surprised there aren't more people in the club yet. It must be hard to start a new club. You could put it that way. Not many people are very interested in putting out all their effort to start something brand new. Especially when it's something that doesn't grab your attention like literature. You have to work hard to convince people that you're both fun and worthwhile. But it makes school events like the festival that much more important. I'm confident that we can really grow this club before we graduate. Right, Natsuki? Yeah, you just activated Trump's trap cards, Crispy. She's been here. Well, I guess. Natsuki reluctantly agrees. Such different girls, all interested in the same goal. Monica must have worked really hard just to find these two. Yuri returns to the table carrying a tea set. He carefully places a teacup in the front of each of us before setting down the teapot in the middle. You keep a whole tea set in the classroom? Don't worry, the teacher gave us permission. After all, doesn't a hot cup of tea help you enjoy a good book? Ah, I guess. Don't let yourself get intimidated. Yuri's just trying to impress you. That's not... Insulted, Yuri looks away. I meant that, you know. I believe you. Well, tea and reading might not be a pastime for me, but at least I enjoy tea. I'm glad. Yuri faintly smiles to herself in relief. So Jay, what kind of things do you like to read? Ah, well, considering how little I've read in the past few years, I don't really have a good way of answering that. Manga? I mutter quietly to myself, half joking. Natsuki's head suddenly perks up. It looks like she wants to say something but keeps quiet. Not much of a reader, I guess. Well, that can change. What am I saying? I spoke without thinking after seeing Yuri's sad smile. Anyway, what about you, Yuri? Well, let's see. Yuri traces the rim of her teacup with her finger. My favorites are usually novels that build a deep and complex fantasy world. The levels of creativity and craftsmanship behind them is amazing to me. And telling such a good story in such a foreign world is equally impressive. Yuri goes on, clearly passionate about her reading. He seems so reserved and timid since that moment I walked in, but it's obvious by the way her eyes light up that she finds comfort in the world of books, not people. But you know, I like a lot of things. Stories with deep psychological elements usually immerse me as well. Isn't it amazing how a writer can so deliberately take advantage of your own lack of imagination to completely throw you for a loop? Anyway, I've been reading a lot of horror lately. I read a horror book once. I desperately try to grasp something I can relate to at a minimal level. At this rate, Yuri might as well have a conversation with a rock. I expect that from you, Yuri. It suits your personality. Oh, is that so? Really, if a story makes me think or takes me to another world, then I can't really put it down. The real horror is often very successful at changing the way you look at the world, if only for a brief moment. Ugh, I hate horror. Oh, why is that? Well, Natsuki's... Are you two having a fight in chat now? Natsuki's eyes dart over to me for a split second. Never mind. That's right, you usually like to write about cute things, don't you, Natsuki? What gives you that idea? You left a piece of scrap paper behind the last club meeting. It looks like you were writing up on a poem called Don't Say It Out Loud, and give that back. Fine, fine. Natsuki, you write your own poems? Well, I guess sometimes. Why do you care? I think that's impressive. Why don't you share them sometime? No. Wow. Wow, Crispy. Wow. I am God. Uh-huh. So, Crispy, if you're a god, then what am I, since I can time you out myself for free? What am I at that point? Yeah, I might... I'm a clown? Uh-huh. Oh wow, I only... Wow, so you do 30 seconds. My slowest amount is 10 minutes for me to time you out, Crispy. So... I'm highly tempted. I'm highly tempted to time you out for 10 minutes. No. Natsuki averts her eyes. You wouldn't like them. Not a very confident writer yet. I understand how Natsuki feels. Sharing that level of writing takes more than just confidence. I'm listening, Crispy. Your timeout is pure because you paid for it. Yeah, I get mine for free. The truest form of writing is writing to oneself. You must be willing to open up your readers, exposing your vulnerabilities and showing even the deepest reaches of your heart. You have a writing experience too, Yuri. No, Crispy, because whenever you get something for free, it always, like for food, if you get free food, it always tastes better because you got it for free. So, no, I don't think... Yeah. Stinger doesn't need it either, that is correct. Because he's a mod. Maybe if you feel share some of your work, you can set an example and help Natsuki feel comfortable with enough to share hers. I guess it's the same for Yuri. Actually thinking about it, hold on, let me do this. Okay, no. Technically no. Alright, I guess it's the same for Yuri. We all sit in silence. So the reason I had the skip the on red text before on was because I swapped over computers, right? Well, the saves didn't transfer, so this is technically a salvage stream. Because if I couldn't salvage it, I wouldn't be playing something. I wouldn't be playing Doki Doki tonight. We all sit in silence for a moment. Hey, I just got an idea. How about this? Natsuki and Yuri look quizzically at Monika. Let's all go home and write a poem of our own. Then next time we meet, we'll all share with them with each other. That way everyone is even. I mean, I thought it was a good idea. Well, I think you're right, Monika. We should probably start finding activities for all of us to participate in together. I did decide to take on the responsibility of vice president after all. I need to do my best to nurture the club as well as its members. Besides, now that we have a new member, it seems like a good step for us to take. Do you agree as well, Jay? Hold on, there's still one problem. Okay, what's that? Now that we've reached the most important topic, I bluntly come forward with what's been on my mind the entire time. I never said I'd join this club. Monika may have convinced me to stop by, but I never made any decision. I still have other clubs to look at and, might lose my train of thought. Cal, you've been waiting for me to stream again? Didn't I stream yesterday? No, I didn't stream yesterday. Yeah, I didn't stream for Thursday and Friday. I take Thursday and Fridays off, Callie. How are you tonight, man? I lose my train of thought. All three girls stare back at me with dejected eyes. But, I'm sorry, I thought... Okay. The girls exchange glances before Monika turns back to me. I guess I need to tell you the truth, Jay. The thing is, well, I felt excruciatingly long for 2 days. I'm sorry, Callie. Have you gone addicted to the streams? I apologize. I'm not trying to get people addicted. The thing is, we don't have enough members yet to form an official club. I think we could all agree timeouts should be cheaper. Timeouts aren't going to be cheaper at all. If not, I might even be removing the timeout. No one really uses it outside of you, Crispy, so each of your streams were fun. Thank you, Callie. I hope that's all my streams are fun for everyone. Or at least relaxing. Relaxing, fun, chill, other synonyms. Or cinnamon. That is good. Oh shit, I have cinnamon graham crackers upstairs. No, I've already ate enough food for today. We don't have enough members yet to form an official club. We need 4. And I've been trying really, really hard to find new members. No, don't remove it. You get money from you. Yeah, but see, you could also just do the regular bits. And you only are targeting charm. So that's kind of a dick move, and so... Yeah, I don't know. I don't know about that, man. What else was I thinking of? Yeah. No, I might get rid of it. No one else uses it except outside of you, Crispy. I feel like I don't know what that means, Callie. I can't get... Oh, Sangray. You can't get bits. Sorry, man. It's all good, man. And I've been trying really, really hard to find new members. Okay, Callie. I know. Yeah, I know what dumplings are. I just don't know what. I just don't get what you mean by the. Okay. But yeah, I've never actually had a dumpling. I shouldn't say that's not true. I've had a potato dumpling before. I found these potato dumpling, like you make the dumpling and then steam it. I tried it and it just was not good. It was not good. I need to get the legit thing sometime. And I've been trying really hard to find a new new members. And if we don't find one before the festival, I'm defenseless against these girls. How am I supposed to make a clear-headed decision when it's like this? I would feel terrible for letting everyone down in this situation. And besides, the club itself seems pretty relaxed. So if writing poems is the price I need to pay in order to spend every day with these beautiful girls. Right. Okay, I've decided then. I'll join the literature club. One by one, the girl eyes light up. Oh my goodness, really? Do you really mean that, Jay? Yeah. It could be fun, right? You really did scare me for a moment. I mean, if you really just left after all of this, I would be super pissed. Jay, I'm so happy. We can become an official club now. Thank you so much for this. You're really amazing. I'll do everything I can to give you a great time, okay? Well, first off... thanks, I guess. Okay, everyone. I think that'll be... With that, we can officially end today's meeting on a good note. Everyone remember tonight's assignment. Write a poem to bring to the next meeting so we can all share. Monica looks over at me once more. Jay, I look forward to seeing how you express yourself. Hehe. Yeah. Can I really impress the class star Monica with my mediocre writing skills? I already feel the anxiety welling up inside me. Meanwhile, the girls continue chit-chat as Yuri cleans up the tea set. If I had to choose between Natsuki's small old biddies and Yuri's knife and Monica's random ass poses, I choose the poses. Dude, Monica's random ass poses is not a negative though. Like the small old biddies, negative. Yuri's knife, negative. Random ass poses. How is that a negative? That's a positive, dude. Come on now. I guess I'll be on my way then. Okay. I'll see you tomorrow then. I can't wait. With that, I depart the club room and make my way home. The whole way, my mind wanders back and forth between the three girls. Natsuki, Yuri, and of course, Monica. Will I really be happy spending every day after school in the literature club? Perhaps I'll have the chance to grow closer to one of these girls. Alright. I'll just need to make the most of my circumstances, and I'm sure good fortune will find me. And I guess that starts with writing a poem tonight. And it's... You've unlocked a special poem. Stare at the dot to reveal a special message. Okay. I love you. Thank you, Monica. Alright, so we're gonna go Yuri again, because that's just what we are doing. Oh, hello. Yes, Cerberus. Yes, Cerberus, don't worry, man. Anytime you need to hear it. I don't think there's any Sayori words anymore. It's just pure Yuri or Natsuki words at this point. Email. Yeah, that's a Natsuki word for sure. Uncanny? Explosion! Hi again, Jay. Glad to see you didn't run away on us. Nah, don't worry. This might be a little strange for me, but at least I can keep my word. Well, I'm back at the literature club. I was the last to come in, so everyone else is already hanging out. Ooh, Uki. Thanks for keeping your promise, Jay. That must have been a Sayori line. I hope this isn't too overwhelming of a commitment for you. Or no, it's not. It's the Yuri line. Making you dive headfirst into literature where you're not accustomed to it. Oh, okay. Oh, come on. Like he deserves any slack. He already had to be dragged here by Monica. You don't know if you plan just come here and hang out or what. But if you don't take us seriously, then you won't see the end of it. Natsuki certainly has a big mouth for someone who keeps her manga in the... I don't know if she's supposed to be in front of that or not. Natsuki finds herself stuck between saying Monica and manga. Was she supposed to be in front of the dialogue right there? I don't think she was. Or it's supposed to be a glitch, probably. Manga is literature. Why does your breath smell like ass, dog? Oh my god. Swiftly defeated, Natsuki plops back into her seat. I think it said a bad word. Probably. I'm sorry, Jay. We'll make sure... Is the room Hold on. Is it just me or is everything slightly tilted? The room. Wait, check logs? Alright. Fine. Okay, chapter 5. Oh geez, I didn't break anything, did I? Hold on, I can probably fix this, I think. Actually, you know what? I think this would be a lot easier if I just deleted her. She's the one who is making this so difficult. Huh, well here goes nothing. Happy thoughts. Oh, fuck. Well then. Can you hear me? There's a little devil inside all of us. Beneath their manufactured perception, their artificial reality, is a withering, twisted mess of dread, loathing, judgment, elitism, self-doubt, all thrashing to escape the feeble hold of their host, seeping through every little crevice they can find. Unto their willpower, starve them of all motivation and desire, unto their stomach, forcing them to drown their guilt in comfort food, or into their newly opened gash in their skin, hidden only by the sleeves of their cute new shirt. Such a deplorable, tangled mass is already present in every single one of them. That's why I chose not to blame myself for their action. All I did was untie the knot. Yeah, I started teaching myself dragon language. Oh, dragon language? Alright. Attribution. Oh, nice. Okay. So yeah, the reason why, so I realized the reason why my saves didn't transfer from my old computer to my new computer, and this is a problem solely on this new version of Doki Doki, is because the saves are all on this virtuals, is all virtualized and not actually stored on the disk, like, directly. So there's no way Steam can get a Steam save, Steam Cloud save, it seems. So that's kind of dick. Alright, so let's see. Where was the files? We need to write down where the files are because I don't want to dig through these every single time. Oop, that's not what I want. I want to see if I can open up some new files. Test. Power key. E1 gear, clock time, a 3-digit combination, some 221. Air key 2 boat space. We have to remember that. File type. I just want to play with it. Fried food. Yes, fried food. All right, we need to write. I'm going to write when we find more files. I'm going to write down when we find them and which one it is. So I don't need to dig through the files again. Which I might do that off stream, thinking about it. I'll do that off stream. But yeah, this is actually in this little note right here. Is actually in the original Doki Doki. I want to try a huge mozzarella ball, or you want to fry a huge mozzarella ball. Why the hell would you do that? Maybe I almost started a fire at my work. What the hell did you do, Cerberus? Pictures wise, we have all these pictures. Do we have new ones? We have the Yuri one, we have the secret one right there, we have bedrooms, we have them right there. I also don't have the one image that I had as my background beforehand because I didn't choose all the, well, I'll eventually choose it as a Monica's best girl, so. Yep. Tried making s'mores in the oven for my client's snack. Thought I'd try broiling. Oh god. Sayonara. Stingray. Don't worry, Stingray. Everything will be alright. All you need to do. Trust. Do you not trust me, Stingray? Come on now. It's not that scary. No? Alright. Alright, we'll go back to... Do we have more side stories open? No. Alright, back to DDLC. No, I will never say that. Ara, ara. Did that not play properly? I don't think that played properly. I didn't hear anything. Do you guys hear anything? You guys did? Okay. Wait, I'm just making that a bit bigger. You still say the alerts are rather too loud? I can't hear them anymore. I don't know why I couldn't hear that. Let me get a filter on this. That'll probably make it quieter. What does the Able do? It's Karen. The Able is Karen. So the Able has a bit of a storied history on my channel. Able is named Karen. There is an emote for it. And Karen is the biggest bitch ever. Yeah. She took the kids. That's all I'll say. But yeah, so you do exclamation point 8-ball and then ask her the question. But yeah, as you can see, right out the gate, bitch just says no to you. We'll make sure to put your comfort first, okay? Yuri shoots Natsuki with a disappointing glance. Anyway, now that you're in the club and all, perhaps you might have an interest in picking up a book to read. Well, I can't really say no either way. Oh yeah, you want me to check this? Stingray? I don't know why you want me to check the dialogue. the dialogue history, but here you go. Like you said, I'm in this club now, so it only feels right for me to do something like that if you ask. Wait, I didn't mean it like that. You don't really want to, then I forget to say anything. Yeah, see, right there. Fuck you, Karen. And fuck you, Quebec. How do I fix a broken hand? Well, normally you want to get a doc. Most definitely. A dog tour? Yes. Oh my god, Cerberus, why? It's more of a yes or no thing. Yeah, it really is a more of a yes or no thing, but yeah. Sometimes you can answer open-ended questions and it still is pretty good. Win, I'm sorry? If you don't really want to, then forget I said anything, I guess. Ah, no, it's not that, Yuri. I just want to be part of this club. So even if I don't read often, I'd be happy to pick up a book if you wanted me to. Are you sure? I'm sorry, question mark. I just feel like, well, as vice president and all, that I should help you get started on something you might like. Yuri reaches into her bag and pulls out a book. I didn't want you to feel left out, so I picked out a book that I thought you might enjoy. It's a short read, so it should keep your attention even if you don't usually read. And we could, you know, discuss it if you wanted. This is... How was this girl accidentally being so cute? Everyone remember Golem? I know of Golem, I've actually never seen Lord of the Rings, so... There's that. Like from The Hobbit and Lord of the Ring. Pokemon. Oh, speaking of Cerberus, I don't know if you're in the Discord, Callie. Cerberus, did you vote for the on the straw poll? No, I sure would like to. I think it's a pinned message on the general channel. So there's a straw poll to decide what I play after I finish a medieval. Right now, Kingdom Come is winning by like 5 votes. So, yeah, my Discord don't work. Why does your Discord not work? That's weird for your Discord not to be working. It says my email is invalid. I don't know how to help you on that one, my man. That's the right email. I don't know what to tell you. That's a bit, like, I don't know. All I know is that, if you have a phone with Discord Audit and you're trying to log on with your computer, you can use a QR code, which I used, which was really nice. Starts playing a sad sounding guitar. Isn't there a RIP song for the sound alerts? I think there's RIP. But I don't know if I can actually... I need to figure out why it's not playing if someone plays a song. Because I have it as a separate kind of alert bar, which I can manually kind of change this volume on. But I don't think it's going through that. I think it's still going through the desktop audio. That's kind of irritating if it plays. Yeah, I can't hear that at all. There you go. Oh no, if I do it like that. Why was my Discord got logged out when you tried to log into desktop? Oof. Cerberus, was that better? Was that quieter a bit at least? Or was it still too loud? Alright, maybe if I do that, maybe I'll be able to hear it. She even picked out a book she thinks I'll like, despite me not reading much. Yuri, thank you. I'll definitely read this. I enthusiastically take the book. It was a little quieter than the auto, and the auto was loud. Alright, well, I think so I removed it from the audio mixer. So it should go through desktop audio now, hopefully, which means I can hear it at that point, which means I can help troubleshoot this, how loud it is. And hopefully it's going to be a decent sound anyways because it's going to be quieter, but I have no idea. I enthusiastically take the book. Ooh. Well, you can read at your own pace. I look forward to hearing what you think. Now that everyone's settled in, I expect Monica to kick off some scheduled activities with the club. But that doesn't seem to be the case. Yuri's face is already buried in a book. I can't help but take notice of her intense expression, like she was waiting for this chance. Meanwhile, Natsuki is rummaging through the closet. I'm really curious to talk to Yuri a bit more. Oh god, I am Cornholio. I need TP for my Bungholio. But at the same time, I would feel bad for distracting her from her reading. I glanced at a glimpse of the cover. It looks like the same book she lent to me. I kind of want to start speeding through this dialogue a little bit because it's all the same, more or less, at this point. Ah. Crap. I think she knows me looking at her. She sneaks another glance at me and our eyes meet for a second. It only makes her hide her face. Okay, I'm gonna start speeding through the dialogue a little bit because this is just repeating at this point. Fine, I was focused. Rereading the book you gave me. Reason when I stopped the bookstore yesterday. Ooh, Tiggle Biddies. Yeah, this is Yuri. She's got the biggest cup size of the game, pretty sure. Orca. Story. Oh, okay, hold on. When horrible things happen, not just because someone wants to be evil, but because the world is full of horrible people, we're all worthless anyway. Then suddenly... I'm rambling again, aren't I? He's in high school, damn, those still grow. He's 18, I believe. Why is that a large font? Because it's scary font. It's supposed to be scary. Not again. I'm sorry. Hey, don't apologize. I haven't lost interest or anything. It's a lot more effective if you're reading it slower, but I'm at the point where the only Scott I'm very scared of is wingdings. Yeah. Wingdings and, what's the other one? I forgot what it's called. But yeah, there's another font that's scary too. Oh, that's right. Impact Bold. Like, what happens if you bold Impact Bold? Does that mean it's double bold? And what the fuck does that even mean at that point? Like, what the fuck what happens if you italicize bold? Like, you like, what? Anyways. But I feel like I should let you know I have this problem. When I let things, my whole body gets incredibly... I forgot to pay attention to other people. I'm sorry if I ended up saying something strange, and please stop me if I start talking too much. I asked put chatted wingdings. You mad lad. Aw. That's... I don't really think you need to worry. That just means you're passionate about reading. You're chaotic evil. The least I can do is listen. It's a literature club after all. Ah. Well, that's true. In fact, I might as well get started reading it, right? Yes. Ooh. I mean, you don't have to, but what are you saying? Let me just get the book. I quickly retrieve the book that I put into my bag. Alright, if it's fine if I sit here, right? I slip into the next seat next to Yuri's. Ah, yeah. Are you sure? Seem to be a little apprehensive. I'm sorry. It's not that I don't want you to. It's just something I'm not very used to. That is, reading in company with someone. I see. Well, just tell me if I end up distracting you or anything. Alright. I open the book and start the prologue. I soon understand what Yuri means about reading in company. It's as if I can feel her presence over my shoulder as I read. It's not particularly bad, I think. Maybe a little distracting, but the feeling is something comfortable. Yuri is in the corner of my eye. I realize that she's not actually looking at her own book. I glance over. It looks like she's reading from my book instead. Sorry. I was just bathing in the something of your something. Oh boy. Did we mention that Yuri's a little nuts? Yeah, Yuri's a little nuts. The warmth of your body? Maybe. Probably. You know, that sounds fair enough. You really apologize a lot, don't you? Kind of hot. No. No, Quebec. I don't really mean to. I want to give Yuri a butterfly knife. No, you don't, Callie. You do not want to give her anything sharp. Sorry. I mean... Here, this should work, right? I slide my desk until it's up against Yuri's and then hold the book closer between the two of us. Ah, I suppose so. Yuri timidly closes her own copy. Once we lean in a bit, our shoulders are almost touching. I feel like my left arm is in the way, so instead I use my right hand to hold the book open. I guess this makes it a little difficult to turn the page. Here. Alright. I will be right back. I'm gonna grab a water bottle real quick. My throat is getting particularly dry and I've already drank all my entire Powerade. I will be right back. Alright, I'm back. Discord won't let you register an account. I don't know why it won't let you register an account. Maybe your email was banned for some reason. Like you made an account previously and someone hacked it and did some naughty things. Alright, there we go. That way I turn the page, but I don't think anything happens during this scene. Turn the page. Yeah, this is all the same. Oh no, this is not the same. I got a bit distracted for a second. Oh, that's okay. You're not used to reading, right? I don't mind being patient. It's probably the least I can do since you've been so patient with me. We continue, I assume, as we continue, Yuri, this might be a silly thought, but the main character reminds me of you a bit. I don't relate to this character at all. Definitely not, really. I was just thinking the way she second guesses the things she says and all that. Ah, that's what you're talking about. Huh, that's weird. That's why you're talking about. Sorry. I thought you meant something else about her. Something else. Never mind. We didn't get that far yet. So I don't know why that came to my mind. Yuri, you feeling alright? Eh? Yuri's been fidgety ever since we started reading. You can rest if you're feeling sick or something. Your breathing is a little... breathing. Yuri puts her hand on her chest as if to feel her heartbeat. I didn't even notice. Anyway, it's fine. I just need some water. Alright, don't push yourself. Maybe you're saying so it's an invalid email? Maybe, what you call it? God damn it, it worked. I've registered an account. Nice, man, nice. Yuri stands up and practically rushes out of the classroom. What on earth was that about? Okay. Did something just happen now? Eh? I have no idea. Yuri was acting a little strange, I guess. So you don't know anything. Sorry, I can't say I do. Are you worried about her? Oh no, not really. I was just making sure that you didn't do anything to her. No, nothing. Don't worry, I believe you, silly. Yuri just does this sometimes, and so it's nothing alarming. Alright, if you say so. Anyway, why don't we start sharing our poems with each other? Eh? Shouldn't we wait for Yuri? Well, she might be a while, so I just figured we'd get started without her. Is that okay? Yeah, I was just asking. I stand up. I make a mental note of where I left off in the book and slip it back into my bag. Who should I show my poem to first? Natsu. I told Natsu I was interested in her poem yesterday. It's probably only fair that I share mine with her first. Oh! The fuck? Oh, okay, so I can skip this? What? Harsh. Okay. Monica. So I'm gonna skip what I can. Hi, Jay. Having a good time so far. Yeah. Good. Glad to hear it. Well, I'm in Discord, but I can't do anything. What do you mean you can't do anything? You should be able- you don't need to have a role or anything to do stuff in the Discord. By the way, since you're new and everything, if you ever have any suggestions for the club, like new activities or anything we can do better, I'm always listening. Don't be afraid to bring things up, okay? Alrighty, I'll keep that in mind. Of course I'll be afraid to bring things up. I'm much better off just going with the flow until I'm more settled in. Anyway, I want to share your poem with me. It's kind of embarrassing, but I guess I have to. Don't worry, Jay. We're all a little embarrassed today, you know? But it's the sort of barrier that we'll all learn to get past soon. Yeah, that's true. I hand my poem to Monica. Great job, Jay. I was going, oh, in my head while reading it. It's really metaphorical. I'm not sure why, but I didn't expect you to go for something so deep. I guess I underestimated you. It's easy for me to keep everyone's expectations low. Can Monica stop flexing her butt? No, she can flex her butt as much as she wants. That way, it always comes when I put in some effort. That's not very fair. Well, I guess it worked anyway. You know what, that Yuri likes this type of writing, right? Writing that's full of imagery and symbolism. Sometimes I feel like Yuri's mind is just totally detached from reality. I don't mean like that it's a bad sort of thing though. But sometimes I just get the impression that she's totally given up on people. She spends so much time in her own head that it's probably a much more interesting place for her. But that's why she gets so happy when you treat her with a lot of kindness. I don't think she's used to being indulged like that. She must be really starved for social interaction, so I don't blame her for coming on a little strongly. Like earlier. I think if she gets too stimulated, she ends up withdrawing and looking for a alone time. Suddenly the door opens. Yuri! I'm back. Did I miss anything? Not really. Well, we just started sharing our poems with each other. Eh? Already? I'm sorry for being late. No need to apologize. We still have plenty of time, so I'm glad that you... Okay, freedom just popped up in the right side of my vision, and I just saw, like, just something move at the corner of my eye, and it freaked me the fuck out. Why are you laying right next to my new computer, huh? Alright. We still have plenty of time, so I'm glad that you took all the time you needed. Alright. Thanks, Monica. I suppose I should get my poem now. Anyway, do you want to read my poem now? Don't worry, I'm not very good. You sound pretty confident for someone who claims not to be very good. Well, that's because I have to sound confident. It doesn't mean I always feel that way, you know? I see. Well, let's read it then. On a wall. But he wasn't looking at me. Confused, I frantically glanced at my surroundings. But my burnt eyes can no longer see color. Are there any others in this room? Are they talking? Or are they simply poems on flat sheets of paper? The sound of frantic scrawling, playing tricks on my ears. The room begins to crinkle, closing in on me. The air I breathe dissipates before it reaches my lungs. I panic. There must be a way out. It's right there. He's right there. Swallowing my fears, I brandish my pen. Which is a continuation from her first poem in the first section. Are you familiar with Humans Can Lick 2, J-Man? No, I am not familiar with something called that. That sounds like one of those like subtle horror things, or like a creepypasta or something like that. So, what do you think? It's very freeform if that's... Okay, the rest of this is skip. 3. And this is also skip. Ooh, I guess that's everyone. I glance around the room. That was a little more stressful than I anticipated. It's as if everyone is judging me for my mediocre writing abilities. You want to hear Quebec's voice? Oh. Even if it's just being nice, there's no way my poems can stump to theirs. This is a literature club after all. I sigh. I guess that's what I ended up getting myself into. Across the room, Monica is writing something in a notebook. A small urban horror story in some cultures about basically reaching out for your dog and petting them or letting them lick you to only see your dog elsewhere soon. Oh, okay, yeah. So like you go to pet your dog and it's actually a person, like under your bed or something. Yeah. Well, I don't allow freedom on my side of the bed. So there's like a little walkway to get on my side of the bed, and I don't allow him over there. So he shouldn't be over there anyway. So if I ever see him over there, I yell at him. So so that I don't need to exactly worry about that. But yeah, that really is kind of like subtle hints of the Humans Can Lick 2, yes. Very, very true. Across the room, Monica is writing something in her notebook. My eyes land on Yuri and Natsuki. They gingerly exchange sheets of paper, sharing their respective poems. As they read in tandem, I watch as their expressions change. Natsuki's eyes furrow into frustration. Meanwhile, Yuri smiles sadly. What's with this language? Eh? Did you say something? Oh, it's nothing. Natsuki dismissively returns the poem to the desk with one hand. I guess you could say it's fancy. Ah, thanks. Yours is cute. Cute? Did you completely miss the symbolism or something? It's clearly about the feelings of giving up. How can that be cute? I know that. I just meant the language, I guess. I was trying to say something nice. Eh? You mean you have to try that hard to come up with something to say? Nice to say? Thanks, but it didn't really come out nice at all. Well, I do have a couple suggestions. Huh. If I was looking for suggestions, I would have asked someone who actually liked it. Which people did, by the way. Monica liked it, and Jay did too. So basically, based on that, I'll gladly give you some suggestions of my own. First of all, excuse me, I appreciate the offer, but I spent a long time establishing my writing style. I don't expect it to change anytime soon, unless of course I come across something particularly inspiring, which I haven't yet. And Jay liked my poem too, you know. He even told me he was impressed by it. Natsuki suddenly stands up. Oh, I didn't realize you were so invested in trying to impress our new member, Yuri. Eh? That's not what Yuri stands up as well. Maybe you're just jealous that Jay appreciates my advice more than he appreciates yours. Huh? And how do you know he doesn't appreciate my advice more? Are you that full of yourself? No. If I was full of myself, I would deliberately go out of my way to make everything I do overly cutesy. Ugh. Well, you know what? I wasn't the one whose boobs magically grew a size bigger as soon as Jay started showing up. Natsuki? Natsuki, that doesn't involve you. Taking out your own insecurities on others like that. You're really acting as young as you look, Natsuki. Ooh. Me? Look who's talking to you, wannabe edgy bitch. Edgy? Sorry that my lifestyle is too much for someone of your mental age to comprehend. See? Just saying that proves my point. Most people learn to get over themselves after they graduate middle school, you know. If you want to prove anything, then stop harassing others with your sickening attitude. You think you can counterbalance your toxic personality just by dressing and acting cute? The only thing cute about you is how hard you try. Whoa, be careful or you might cut yourself on that edge, Yuri. Oh my bad, you already do that, don't you? Did you just accuse me of cutting myself? What the fuck is wrong with your head? Yeah, go on. Let Jay hear everything you really think. I'm sure he'll be head over heels for you after this. Ah. Suddenly Yuri turns towards me as if she just noticed I was standing there. Hey, he's just trying to make me look bad. That's not true. He started it. How did I get dragged? Whoa, 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 whoa. Yuri? Yuri? Monica! Hello, girl. What's you up to? Hey Jay, why don't we step outside for a bit? Okay. Sorry about that. They really shouldn't have tried to get you involved. It's probably better for us to stay out of this. We'll go back inside once they're done yelling. How do I get a drink? It's not like I know anything about writing, but whoever I grew with will probably think so. Of course it's gonna be Monica. Some president I am, right? I can't even confront my own club members properly. I just wish I was able to be a little more assertive sometimes. But I never have it in me to put my foot down against others. You understand, right? Anyway, if this makes you want to spend less time with the others, then that's fine. I'll be happy to spend time with you instead. Suddenly, Natsuki runs out of the classroom. She quickly runs away. Oh dear. Well, it looks like they're done. I didn't mean it. I didn't mean it. I didn't mean it. Yuri is rocking back and forth in her desk while her palms on her forehead. Yuri? I didn't mean it. I believe you. I have no idea what Yuri might have said to Natsuki. Or did. Okay? Please don't hate me. Please. I'm not like this. There's something wrong with me today. It's fine, Yuri. We know you didn't mean it. Besides, I'm sure Natsuki will forget about it all by tomorrow. Where's the poll for the games? You said that after a medieval. Yes, it's if you go in the general category, it's gonna, if you scroll upwards, you can find it. It's a straw poll, or it's also pinned, so you can also find it through the pinned little messages. It should be pinned. If it's not, I'll be surprised. Completely. Anyway, the meeting's over, so you can go home now if you want. Yuri looks at me like she wants to say something, but she keeps on glancing at Monica. You can go first, Monica. I'd like to stay a little bit longer. I'm the president, so I should be the last one out. I'll wait for you to be done. Well, I'm vice president, so please let me take that responsibility today. It kind of sounds like you don't want me to be around for something, Yuri. It's not that. It's not that. I didn't get as much of a chance to discuss my book with Jay. It would be just embarrassing with you listening. I guess I don't really have a choice, do I? I'm sorry for causing you trouble, but I really appreciate it. Whoa. Okay. Ocean. Fortune. Vibrant would be Tears? Nation, Infinite, Heartbeat. No, Heartbeat's Natsuki. Okay. Oh, Doki Doki, yeah. Oh, that's the one I need to click is Doki Doki. So if Doki Doki shows up again, I'll click it. Spacious. For the one that the background that I had last time. Unrequited. Agent. Okie dokie. Guard, and then fix. Desire. Sorry. Another day passes and it's time for the club meeting already. I've gotten a little more comfortable here over the past couple days. Entering the club room, the usual scene greets me. Welcome back, Jay. Ah, hi Yuri. I'm not sure if it's me or if it's Yuri's expression, but the weight of our yesterday's quarrel still hangs in the air a little. Yuri glances over her shoulder looking around the room. Natsuki is reading manga at her desk, and surprisingly Monica isn't here yet. Suddenly Yuri takes my arm and pulls me into the corner of the room. About yesterday, I really need to apologize. Nothing like that has ever happened before, and something just came over me, I guess. I wasn't acting mentally sound. Please don't think we're usually like this. Well, since everyone chose Kingdom Come, I choose it too. I want to see you stab random peasants. Fair enough. If that's what you want to choose, that's what you want to choose. Stingray, Pokemon just got one further from you. Please don't think of we're usually like this. See people only picking it because it's the most popular? Yeah. That's just how these things sometimes work, dude. Sorry, my god, I'll treat you to ice cream. Yeah, he wants me. So I was gonna do when I do Pokemon, I'm gonna be doing a randomizer Nuzlocke if I can find it for that version of Pokemon, and he wants to see that because I'm gonna be naming Pokemon after or users after their favorite Pokemon if I catch it. So please don't think we're usually like this. Not just me, but Natsuki as well. Also because I actually loved Kingdom Come when I played it. Fair enough, fair enough. Yuri. I'm happy that you were considerate and apologized. You don't have to worry too much. Even though I've only been here a couple days, I could tell something was off yesterday. Maybe we were just a little extra sensitive because it was the first time sharing poems. But whatever it was, it didn't make me think any less of you. I already had decided that there's no way you can be a bad person. And now that you're apologizing, I know you didn't really mean it. Ah, okay. Don't say those kind of things so frankly. They make me a little too happy. I'm really glad that you're such an understanding person. And I'm really glad you would join this club. Everything is a bit brighter with you around and... Sorry, what am I saying now? Hey, have you guys seen Monica? No, I haven't. I was also kind of wondering where she was. Man. Yuri, I'm guessing you haven't either. Yuri is clearly taken aback by how calmly Natsuki is addressing her. No, I haven't. Geez, this isn't like her at all. I know it's stupid, but I can't help but worry a little bit. What? Why are you looking at me like that? Natsuki, about yesterday. I just wanted to apologize. I promise I didn't mean any of the things I said. And I'll do my best to stay under control from now on. So, Yuri, what the heck are you talking about? Did you do something yesterday? Eh? Jeez. Whatever's on your mind, I'm sure it was nothing. I don't even remember anything bad happening. You're the kind of person who worries too much about the little things, aren't you? But I'll accept your apologies anyways, if it helps make you feel better. Besides, it's kind of nice to hear, since I was always afraid you secretly hated me or something like that. No, not at all. I don't hate you. Well, you're kind of weird, but I don't hate you either. Natsuki turns to me. You're still on trial, though. Of course I am. Hey. Suddenly the door swings open. Sorry, I'm super sorry. Ah, there you are. I didn't mean to be late. I hope you guys weren't worried or anything. Nah. Well, Natsuki was. I was not. What took you so long anyway? Well, my last period was study hall. To be honest, I kinda just lost track of time. That makes no sense though. You still would have heard the bell at least. I must not have heard it because I was practicing piano. Piano? Where's the other girl? Callie. She got deleted. Yuri got deleted. He committed suicide and then got deleted. I wasn't aware you played music as well, Monica. Don't give me more credit than I deserve. I guess I've been practicing for a while, but I'm still not that good yet. Still, that must require a lot of dedication. So I'm still impressed. Well thanks, Yuri. Sucks to be her. It's a little bit more impactful if you play it yourself, or if you start from the beginning. If you join in the middle, it's kind of less impactful.
Mission failed. We'll get him next time.
Okay, I can hear that now. And yes, I do need to turn that down. I will probably be putting those all at half volume. So that's gonna take me some time. But yeah, damn, that's loud. Yeah, that was loud. Don't worry, I will be reducing them by half volume after stream. But yeah, back when Doki Doki was first released, the Sayori hanging scene was one of the biggest like horror things, because no one expected it. You should play it sometimes for us. That's... Monica looks at me. Radioactive pipe wrench. Hitting yourself with a radioactive pipe wrench. I don't think that's healthy for you. Well, I am working on writing a song, but it's not quite done yet. Maybe once I get a little bit better, I will. That sounds cool. Look forward to it. Is that so? In that case, I won't let you down, Jay. Monica smiles sweetly. I didn't mean any pressure or anything like that. Don't worry. I was hoping that you could share it with you anyway. I guess that's why I've been practicing so much recently. I see. I'm not sure if Monica was referring to the whole club or just me. In that case, best of luck. Thanks. So, I didn't miss anything, did I? Not really. I chose not to bring up any of the three of us talked about. Besides, Natsuki has already run off into the closet. Good job, Callie. Jay. Since your compliments put me in a good mood, I was wondering if you would like to spend some time together today. score. I mean, in the club. Yeah, definitely. I planned on it anyway. Okay. Can we start now? Let's find a place to sit. Ah. I'm being a little forceful, aren't I? I'm sorry. My heart just won't stop pounding for some reason. Don't worry about it. If anything, it's nice to see you having so much energy. Yeah, but I need to try to calm down. I won't be able to focus on reading like this. Take your time. Yuri takes a deep breath, then pulls out a copy of the book out of her bag. Actually, I have a request. Do you mind if I make some tea first? Not at all. There's a cooldown, Callie. Oh, there you go. And oof. Thanks very much. If there's one thing that can make my reading time here any better, it's a nice cup of tea. You know what? I kind of want a cup of tea too. A nice cup of tea is really nice. Not to mention for yourself as well. Yuri stands up and makes her way to the closet. I follow and watch as she retrieves a small water pitcher from the shelf, the kind with a filter inside. Can you hold this for a second? Sure. Yuri hands me the water pitcher and also fetches an electric kettle. I'm going to plug this in at the teacher's desk and then I'll go get some water. Slapping him with a money bundle. Is it all Monopoly money too? He walks past me and sets the kettle down on the teacher's desk. There's some cash money. You know, they say sharing is caring, Quebec. I simply watch her movements. And I don't care. Fair enough, Quebec. Crispy, if you're really trying to mooch off someone, I think first place is charm. So, good luck on that one. To my surprise, the way she moves, it really contrasts her speaking mannerisms. Especially because of her long legs, Yuri appears elegant and methodical. Okay, may I have the water pitcher? No, it's Johnson. Is it Johnson? I thought it was Charm. It might be Johnson. Okay. Oh, that's right. It used to be Charm, but now it's Johnson. Okay, may I have the water pitcher? Thanks. I'll be right back. Ah, I might as well walk with you. Nice sweat talk, yeah. Locker rooms, man. Locker rooms. That's okay. You stay here. It won't take that long. Pitcher in hand, Yuri hurries out of the classroom. Ah, did Yuri leave you again? No, it's not like that this time. She's just filling up the water pitcher to make tea. Oh, okay. Sorry for misunderstanding. 10 minutes pass. Yuri said it wouldn't take long. Is something holding her up? I'm bored just waiting here, so I decided to go look for her. Let's see. It is nice how they do the music. Let's see. The most logical place for Yuri to be would be the nearest water fountain. How does duel work exactly? So you say duel, you have to give a certain amount of points. That the minimum amount of points you can do is whoever has the lowest amount of points. That's the maximum you can do. And then yeah. Yep. And then you have to meet in real life and fight to the death, gladiators, like American Gladiator style, over a big pit of like spikes. Your choices of weapons is a big foam bat or a like a foam pirate sword. So like, yeah, like a water noodle. It's either a water noodle or a foam pirate sword. You are more likely to win on a duel than a gamble. This is true. This is true. You are more likely to win on a duel than a gamble, but you are also, you know, there's not really, it's transferring points, not getting points out of the ether. So, because you have a 50-50 shot to win a duel. Okay. I start heading down the hallway. Ha ha. Ha ha. What's that noise? It's coming from around the corner. It sounds like breathing. A sharp inhale, like someone is sucking the air through their teeth. Are they in pain? I reach the corner and peer around it. Yuri? Yeah. I'm back. Thanks for waiting patiently. Jay, do you like oolong tea? Ah, yeah. Anything is fine. Very well. Yuri sets the temperature on the kettle for 200 degrees. Now it's time to get the teapot. You really do this properly, don't you? Of course. I shouldn't do anything less than when I'm making tea for others. Even if I'm not an expert on tea or anything, your community is toxic. I know it's toxic. So I used to make the joke that my community was the second worst community next to Pokemane's. However, I think we're now 4th place. I think Amarath and Indie Fox, I think her name is, in Pokemon. Those 3 are more toxic than my chat now. So we got bumped from 2nd place to 4th place. But that's not saying Pokemon is still at 1st place. We have a bad community. No, it's just a joke. The community is actually really good. It's just some particular members, crispy, decided to be a bit extreme in their mannerisms. Yeah. Anyways, even if I'm not an expert, it can't be because of Charm, because Charm is my daughter, dude. Even if I'm not an expert on tea or anything. God, I search Minecraft Amarath, I search Skyrim Amarath, I search Doki Doki goddamn Amarath. Yep. In that case, you'll only ever be more impressed. Ah, perhaps I will. It's always its fault. God damn it, Cerberus. I cannot officially agree with that statement. I officially denounce that statement. Yes. Perhaps I will. Yuri fetches the teapot and begins measuring the tea leaves. Impressed, she even starts humming a little to herself. Must be in a good mood now. Is that so? I was letting it show. And you noticed. I was doing a bit of thinking. And I decided that I would try to express myself a bit more in an Aussie accent. Where's the equality? Well... What? Try an Aussie accent? I don't know how to do a fucking Aussie accent. I know, like, shrimps on the barbie, and that's about it. That's my Aussie accent, because I can't put any emotion into my voice, so... And I decided that I would try to express myself a bit more. It turns out it's not very hard for me to do. When it's you who's around anyway. Ah. That's great, Yuri. I had Bobby. Shrimps on the barbie. Just don't push yourself too much. You're always worrying about me, Jay. It's very endearing. Yuri wasn't kidding. I don't even know if I can keep up with this. I watched Yuri pour a cup of tea for each of us. Jay, I have another request. Do you mind if we sit on the floor today? Eh? Why's that? It's a little easier on my back. I can read with my back against the wall rather than bending over at my desk. Oh, sorry, I didn't realize. No worries. I just have back pain very regularly, so I do my best to manage it. Oh my god, Quebec, why would you do that? Is that so? I wonder why that is. It's most likely because of my posture, right? So, you say that, but there is someone, and I don't know who it is, but there is like 1% of my viewers that do watch Amarath. And I don't know who the fuck it is, but someone on this that watches fairly regularly watches Amarath. And I don't know who it is, but someone. Quebec, I don't believe you never heard of her. Because I believe I've talked about her before. It's probably Lorenzo. Yeah, maybe. Maybe it's you, Crispy. Your posture, right? Always hunched over like that while reading. Yes, I have terrible reading posture. So that's why we should sit on the floor. Fair enough. I'll go ahead and get the book. I retrieved the book from my bag. I have some chocolate as well. I got chocolate. Simps. Yeah. Well, that's a thing. That's a funny thing is that if you subscribe on the Discord, you actually get access to the simp chamber, which is the subscription only location, which nothing really gets popped up there. I do plan on releasing the very first, audio, reading audio soon, which is gonna be the Hungry Caterpillar. So, I might ping in there to see if I should do it in a whispery mic or not. Or if I should just do it normally. We'll see. Sounds kinky. It's not kinky. There's no kinky in the simp I'll take it since it will go well with the tea. Yuri and I then sit against the wall, teacups at our sides. As if in sync, we assume the same reading position as last time, each holding one of the half of the book. Except this time, our bodies are even closer to each other. I can't see too well. Yuri slides closer until our shoulders are touching. Okay, is the Hungry Caterpillar a euphemism for this? No, it's not. It's literally a children's book. Cerberus. Wouldn't that be the Hungry Clam then? Because it's consuming. Yuri slides closer until our shoulders are touching. How am I supposed to be focused on reading like this? Sorry, I just imagined if someone made like a VR version of this, and like all the little scenes with Doki's, like you're sitting on the desk with Yuri reading the book, and it's just actually a full-blown book, and then you're sitting on the ground with Yuri next to you, and then you're reading next to Natsuki, and then yeah. Then she reaches over and unzips your pants. No, no, no. Well, here's the thing. Haptic suits are starting to become a thing. Like, they have, like, chest pieces for haptic suits now. And I believe gloves. So, it's really only a matter of time before that becomes a thing. He could even be in this room. He could be you. He could be me. He could even be microfiber crotch inlay. Yeah. Yep. Easy clean. Don't forget about it being easy clean. How am I supposed to focus on reading like this? Yuri was always kind of cute, but when she's being less apprehensive, it's almost more than I can handle. Your teacup. Yuri hands me my teacup. Holding it with my hand that's not holding the book, I end up in a position that makes it even harder to focus. Because now I need to worry about making sure I don't accidentally touch her chest. Meanwhile, Yuri hasn't noticed a single thing. You know, I'm genuinely surprised. Okay, so a lot of technology, when it gets introduced into the markets, it immediately, like the very first thing it ever goes through is, goes through porn. I'm surprised that haptic suits, or the haptic chest pieces, didn't actually begin with something like that. Because I'm not aware of anything haptic suit or any type of haptic porn. Jamie, do you have any sexy underwear that you don for your girlfriend? No. No, I do not. I don't even know where to buy any. And even if I did know where to buy some, I don't exactly know, like, I get zero information about what she likes or what she doesn't like. I get nothing. So I just kind of, it's always a shot in the dark if something is gonna work or not. And I don't feel like if I got some type of feedback it would be fine, but I literally get nothing. So Even a fucking thumbs up or thumbs down would help, but nope. I can only presume the world around her has faded away. I use all my willpower to focus on reading. After a few minutes, I finally managed to relax a bit. I put the teacup between my legs and fumbled with the chocolate wrapper. Ah, sorry. I briefly let go of the book and to finish opening the wrapper. You can have as much as you want. Ah, that's okay, I won't take any. Are you sure? Well, if I touch it, then I might get smudges on the pages. Ah, you're right. I didn't even think about that. My bad. I need to apologize. I'll hold the book, okay? Are you sure? Of course. Yuri opens the book with both hands. She holds it so... Okay, so something's obviously different with the scene because it doesn't say skip. Who did... Crispy? Really? She holds it so that I don't have any harder time of reading from it. But as a result, her left arm is practically resting on top of my leg. Well, in that case, Yuri's already totally focused on reading again. I take the chocolate candy and pop it in my mouth. Then I take another chocolate, and I hold it up to Yuri. She doesn't even look away from the book. She simply parts her lips as if the situation was completely natural. But that means I can't stop here. I apprehensively place the chocolate in her mouth. And just like that, Yuri closes her lips over it. Eh? Yuri's expression suddenly breaks. Did I just... Yuri looks at me as if she needs to confirm what just happened. Okay. Sorry, I guess I shouldn't have done that. Ah. Yuri starts to breathe heavily. Oh, speaking of Cerberus, what is your suggestion for, sexy underwear? What would you suggest? There you go. Yuri starts to breathe heavily. I can't. Okay. Suddenly, Yuri forcefully grabs my arm and jerks me to my feet. My teacup gets knocked over. Okay. My heart won't stop pounding, Jay. I can't calm down. I can't focus on anything anymore. Can you feel it, Jay? Yuri suddenly presses my hand against her chest. Why is this happening to me? I feel like I'm losing my mind. I can't make it stop. It even makes me not want to read. I just want to look at you. Ah. It's time to share poems. Who should I show my poem to first? Natsu. Yeah, just as I thought. Jay, come on. I'm not stupid. I know how much time you've been spending with Yuri. It's obvious that you care more about impressing her than to improve your writing. To put it bluntly, it's kind of pathetic. Why even in this club, Jay? Honestly, I thought getting a new member would help everyone get more involved together, not exclude each other even more. This is such a stupid activity anyway. Look, I'm not in the mood today, and I just don't really feel like talking right now. Please go away. Moniko. Jay, I think you saw something earlier that you weren't supposed to see. I didn't want to have to tell you this, but I don't think I have a choice. It's kind of getting dangerous for you to spend so much time with Yuri. I don't know why, but she seems pretty easily excitable when she's around you, which shouldn't be a problem in itself. But when Yuri gets too excited, she finds a place to hide and starts cutting herself with a pocket knife. Isn't that kind of messed up? She even brings a different one to school every day, like she has a collection or something. Well, since you asked. Yep, I asked, Cerberus. Lay it on me, motherfucker. Tonight's horny night. I mean, it's definitely not because she's depressed or anything. I think she just kind of gets some kind of high from it. I think it might even be a sexual thing. But the point is, you've been kind of enabling her. I'm not saying it's your fault though, but I guess that's why I had to explain it all to you. So I think if you keep your distance, that would probably be the best for her. While you're at it, don't be shy and spend a little bit more time with me. Put it lightly, I at least have it together in my head, and I know how to treat my club members. But anyway, you want to read my poem now. I like the way this one turned out, so I hope you do too. Save me. The colors, they won't. Right? Beautiful. Fateful soul. Flashing, expanding, piercing. Red, blue, green. And endless cacophony of meaningless noise. The noise, it won't stop. Violent grating with... Grating... Something. Squeaking, screeching, piercing. Sine, cosine, tangent. Like playing a chalkboard on a turntable. Like playing a knife on a breathing rib cage. And of meaning. Delete her. Sorry, I know it's kind of abstract. The best you could do is something that makes you feel attracted, but it is known that a little bit of mystery is appealing to women. I never feel attractive, so. And I will never feel attractive, so. Oh god, what is this? Oh god. I know you didn't just send me a little bit of mystery, huh? Alright, do you mind if I show this on stream? Oh my god. Your fucking suggestion. Alright, hold on. There you go. This is what he suggested to me. These plebeians need all the help they can get. So this is the first suggestion. Was this. And this was the second suggestion. Which, I love this. This seems good. It's more funny than anything. Oh, wow. Size small, yeah. I mean, if you can fill that, you're packing a fucking magnum. Occasion, perfect for casual. Casual what? Alright. I could suggest literally any number of jock straps to you, but also depends on what best feature below your... What your best feature below the waist is. None. I have no good features. Sorry, I know it's kind of abstract. I'm just trying to, well, never mind. There's no point in explaining. Anyway, here's Monica's writing tip of the day. Sometimes you'll find yourself facing a difficult decision. When that happens, don't forget to save your game. You never know when, who am I talking to? Can you hear me? Tell me you can hear me. Anything. Please help me. Okay. That's my advice for today. Thanks for listening. So who should I show my poem to next? Yuri. I've been waiting for this. Let's see what you've written for today. Yuri stares at the poem with a surprised expression on her face. You like it? Okay. This might be even better than yesterday's. How did you even pick up this so quickly? Just yesterday I was telling you the kind of techniques worth practicing. Maybe that's why. You did a good job of explaining. Oh my god, what is this? What? When you need to do away with subtlety. Oh, that's... I don't know if that's worth $25. You did a good job explaining. I really wanted to try and give it more imagery. Yuri visibly swallows. Even her hands appear sweaty. Ah, that makes me so happy. It's so amazing to feel like I'm valued, Jay. Everything that you write is treasure to me. My heart pounds just holding it. Ah, I want to write a poem about this feeling. Is it bad, Jay? I'm not being weird, right? I'm having a harder time than usual at concealing my emotions. I'm kind of embarrassed. But right now, I just want you to read my poem too. Okay. Wheel. A rotating wheel turning an axle grinding. Bolt head linear gearbox. Falling sky. 7 holy stakes. A dock ship. a portal to another world, a thin rope tied to a thick rope, a horn harness, parabolic gearbox, expanding universe, time controlled by slipping cogwheels, existence of God, swimming with open water in all directions, drowning, a prayer written in blood, a prayer written in time devouring snakes with human eyes, a thread connecting all living human eyes, a kaleidoscope of holy stakes, exponential gearbox, a sky of exploding stars, God disapproving the existence of God, a wheel rotating in 6 diamonds, font 40 gears in a ticking clock, a clock that ticks 1 second for every rotation of the planet, a clock that ticks 40 times every time it ticks every second, a bolt head of holy stakes tied to the existence of a docked ship to another world, a kaleidoscope of blood written in clocks, a time-devouring prayer connecting a sky of 40 gears and open human eyes in all directions, breathing gearbox, breathing bolt head, breathing ship, breathing portal, breathing snakes, breathing God, breathing blood, breathing holy stake, breathing human eyes, breathing time, breathing prayer, breathing sky, breathing wheel. Okay, okay, J-Man, time to take some notes. Don't play with butterfly knives with cedar palms. I was doing my routine, and when I did the throw and catch part, but the knife caught too much velocity, caused it to slip and catch it with one of the handles folded back into the blade, so when I caught it, 4 of my fingers cut. Oof. Hello, Charm. Breathing everything. Yeah, everything breathes, I guess. It doesn't really matter what it's about. My mind's been a little hyperactive lately, so I had to take it out on your pet. That is a pen fell out of your backpack, Jay. I took it home for safekeeping, and I just really like the way that it writes. So I wrote this poem with it, and now you're touching it. I'm falling apart? How am I falling apart, Cerberus? My mic is cracking? What do you mean? It's choppy? Why the fuck would it be choppy all of a sudden? Okay, is that better? Yeah? Okay. The cheese ones in the hot one. Am I trying Cheetos for the first? Oh, nice charm. But I can't hear no music. There's no music playing. There's no music playing on Doki Doki right now. That's why. I'm okay. What did I just... Can we pretend this conversation never happened? You can keep the poem, though. You have unlocked a special poem. A joke. A man walked into a club. In the club, there was a girl who liked him very much. They spent some time together, and then she liked him even more. One day, the girl realized she was in love with him. Before a disaster could happen, a third party intervened with her programming. Suddenly, the girl hated herself for being in love. This contradiction caused the script to derail. The universe started to collapse, but she killed herself just in time. AKA Sayori. Regular flaming hot, regular puffs. Thought I was becoming like Beethoven losing his hearing. No. No. Okay, everyone. We're all done reading each other's poems, right? We all have something we need to go over today, so if everyone could come sit in the front of the room. Is this about the festival? Well, sort of. Do we really have to do something for the festival? It's not like we can put together anything good in just a few days. We'll just end up embarrassing ourselves instead of getting any new members. That's a concern of mine as well. I don't really do well with last minute preparations. Don't worry too much. We're going to keep it simple, okay? Look. Yo, I tried Takis and Hot Takis cake. I thought they were inferior flaming hot Cheetos. I never have tried Takis. Flaming hot Cheetos are better. The cheese ones are just give me nostalgia. Yeah, Charm, I think it's more nostalgia for people than actual taste for Cheetos. I don't get it myself. I'm not a big fan of Cheetos, but that's because I never really ate them as a child. So, I know everyone's been a little bit more lively ever since Jay joined, and we've started with some club activities, but this isn't the time for us to become complacent. We only still have 4 members, and the festival is our only real chance to find more, you know? What's so great about getting new members anyway? We already have enough to be considered an official club. Remember Planters Cheese Pulse? Oh god. More members will just mean everything gets noisier and more difficult to manage. Natsuki, I don't think you're looking at this the right way at all. Don't you want to share your passion with as many people as you can? To inspire them to find the same feeling that brought you here in the first place? The Literature Club should be a place where people can express themselves like they can't do anywhere else. It should be a place so intimate that you never want to leave. I know you feel that way too. The average cheese ball is better than plain Cheetos, but hot Cheetos are another tier. Are they? I've never had hot Cheetos. Maybe I should try hot Cheetos sometime. I know you feel that way too. No, we all do. So that's why we should work hard and put something together for the festival, even if it's something small. Right, Jay? Ah. Oh, come on. You can't take advantage of Jay to agree with you just because he doesn't know how to say no to anything. You can't get hot ones? But Planters with Korean spicy cheese is another level. Fair enough. Sure. I don't know. Look, Monica. Do you really think any of us joined the club with other people in mind? Yuri never even talked until Jay joined. As for me, I just like it here better than I do at home. And Jay isn't even passionate about literature in the first place. And that's everyone. Sorry, but you're really the only one who's so interested in finding new members. The rest of us are fine like this. Hey. I wouldn't know, Callie. I wouldn't know, man. I know you're the president and all, but you should really consider our opinions for once. Monica's clearly taken aback by Natsuki's words. That's not true at all. I'm sure Yuri and Jay want to get more members too. Right? I don't know about Yuri, but I'm kind of indifferent. If I showed as much enthusiasm as Monica wanted, then I probably would be lying. Still, if it were up to me to rescue the situation. Monica acting all innocent? Yeah. No. Natsuki's right, isn't she? This club. It's nothing more than a place for a few people to hang out. Why did I think that everyone here saw it the same way I did? But that doesn't mean that we're against getting new members or anything. Jay, why do you even join this club? What were you hoping to get out of it? Well, that's not really something I can be honest about, is it? In fact, if I remember, you weren't given a choice not to join. Monica sits down and stares at her desk. Bitch, you killed Sayuri. Sayuri. Not Sayuri. What's the point of all this anyway? What if it started this club was a mistake? Now you've done it, Natsuki. What, me? I just spoke my mind. Yeah, Sayori sucks though. She's third best girl. Natsuki being fourth. Is that a crime, to be honest? It's not about being honest. Quebec, you just have to remember. You have to remember. Natsuki's position in how, popular and how good she is the same position she is with chest size. 4th place forever and ever. I swear you probably could bounce a coin off of that thing. Yeah, I want to say one thing on the underwear topic. If you're a dude wearing boxer shorts, try a pair of boxer briefs or trunks sometime. Your risk of testicular torsion goes up as you get older, and boxer shorts give no support. I think I'm wearing boxer. I don't know what I wear actually. It's about word choice. Besides, you have no right to speak for everyone else in the club like that. You don't understand at all. I just want a place that feels nice to hang out with a few friends. Is there a problem with the club being that for me? There aren't many other places like that for me. And now Monica wants to take it away from me. He's not taking anything away. No, Jay. It's not the same. It won't be the same with the direction she wants to take it. Really? Callie, why don't you just take it one step further and go commando? If I wanted that, then I could have just joined any other stupid club. But this one, I mean, at least this, for a little bit of time, things were nice. Natsuki starts packing up her things. I'm going home. I feel like I don't belong here now. Natsuki ignores Yuri and walks out of the classroom. This is bad. I don't know what to do. Well, do you have an opinion on the festival? I don't know. I'm kind of indifferent, I guess. Who cares about that obnoxious brat? I mean, I like how nice and quiet the club is right now. Because my balls will be able to touch the bottom of the Grand Canyon when I'm 80 if I do that. I don't think that works like that. And I'm just happy with you here. But still, I'm the vice president. It's not right for me to ignore my responsibilities like that. No support tests go down. I guess so. Nobody would cry if she was killed herself. Oop. I should do my best to consider everyone's perspective and make the decision that's right for the club. But what about you, Jay? What do you want to get out of this club? Yuri repeats the same question as Monica. Charm, you have other things you need to worry about supporting. I decided giving an indirect answer is better than nothing. I think the most important thing is for everyone to get along. And for the club to improve something that you can't get anywhere else. What do you mean? Don't you have to worry about, you know, supporting your future kids or something? Don't you need to be preparing for stuff like that? I don't think it's about how many members, but rather the quality of each member. And that's what will end up making the literature club a special place. I see. I really agree with you. Each member contributes their own qualities in a special way. With each change in members, the identity of the club as a whole will change too. I don't think that's necessarily a bad thing. Stepping out of your comfort zone once in a while. So, if you would like to help Monica with the festival, then I'm on your side as well. Alright. Well, maybe we can all talk to Natsuki tomorrow. Yuri nods. Hey, Yuri. Eh? I know things are a little awkward yesterday, but I feel like you deserve to know that I still think you're a wonderful vice president. And also a wonderful friend. Monica. I want to do everything I can to make this the best club ever. It's incredibly misogynistic to assume every woman will have kids when they're older, as their only purpose is to be baby factors. She wants kids. Pop oop. Yeah, Cerberus, she wants kids though, that's the thing. I'm not just saying it out of the fucking blue. Okay. Me too. Yeah. Let's all go home for today. We'll talk about the festival tomorrow. Okay. I look forward to it. Shall we go, Jay? Please don't take me this wrong way, but... Wait, I want 2 kids. Dada's gonna be Papa... Dad's gonna... Wait. I want 2 kids. Dad's gonna be Papa J. Wait, what? I must be tired. I must be constructing that sentence wrong in my head. My dad is gonna be a grandfather Yuri. Yeah. Papa J, man. Yeah. There you go. I'm saying that Monica wants to have kids. Makes sense. Please don't take this the wrong way, but I'm gonna have a little chat with Jay before we leave. Just to see what he thinks about his time here and all of that. It's important to me, as president. Yeah, I don't... Yuri looks a little troubled, but she doesn't protest. Okay. I trust your judgment, Monica. Anyway, I'm a lurk and actually finish the assessment. Charm, you were supposed to finish that fucking last night. Fucking... brat. I trust your judgment, Monica. In that case, I'll... Just we all know what you're saying. As men, we always know what you're mean. Oh god, Cerberus. Disavow! Disavow! In that case, I'll see you tomorrow. See you tomorrow. Monica waves as Yuri exits the classroom. Ooh, things have been a little hectic lately, haven't they? Okay, I just wanted to make sure you're enjoying your time at this club. I would really hate for you to be unhappy. I feel kind of like I'm responsible for that as president. And I really do care about you, you know? I don't like seeing the other girls give you a hard time. With how mean Natsuki is and everything. And Yuri being a bit, you know. Sometimes it feels like you and I are the only real people here. You know what I mean? But it's weird because in all this time you've been here, we've hardly gotten to spend any time together. I mean, I guess it's technically only been a couple days. Sorry, I didn't mean to say something weird. There are just some things I've been hoping to talk about with you. Yeah, Charm's actually a ninja. She's training to become a ninja, and that's what her assessment's about. Things I know only you could do. That's wait, not yet. No, stop it. Sent. Rain cloud. Rain clouds? Okay. I suppose rain cloud would be, yeah. Image. Wait, what? I just realized the numbers. 11111. Poison is typically weak to psychic to ground, but strong against grass and fairy. That is also true, yes. Wait, Monica? Oh, that's right. Excitement is not so good, really? Okay. Well, since I don't really dabble in poison, I'm more of a melee specialist, I guess you can say I can't help you, Charm. Yeah, no. No. I'm more of a magic user myself, unfortunately, so I'm not really much of an assassin type. Well, killing possums, toads around New Zealand national parks instead of killing the native trees, and yeah. J-Man's always got a hand on his wand. You know it. Ladies. Alright, so let's go through some of the files. I decided to go through the files. We have this one. Okay. We have the 2 poems now. We have the secret poem. We have the closet. Let's see. Or as he likes to say, his pen. Yep. Who's the rogue assassin type here? I always have my hand on James one too. Wait, Dev, wait, what? Yeah, this is the one. This is the wallpaper that I had last time. What is this one for? Review the file poem words. Okay, for any anomalies. Okay. Okay. Let's go. We got this. Kinky, yeah, I guess so. Alright, so let's go through some of the files. Oh, we have this. I hate this. I can't do anything. Nothing. No matter how many times you play, it's all the same. It would be really, really easy to kill myself right now, but that would mean I don't get to talk to you anymore. All I want is for you to hate them, so why is this so hard? Okay. Okay, so let's go. So I'm gonna go through this again. So this, I'm gonna go through all these files again. I think there's 5, 10. There's quite a bit of files to go through. But I'm gonna go through all these files. I'm gonna mark down where the files are this time. Inside this little web of file system. I remember 404 being one. So I'm going to write them down so next time we go through this to see if I have access to these files, I won't have to dig through all the files again. Did Charm really just say kinky? Yeah, she did. Yes, I really am an idiot for leaving this assessment. What? I mean, BL is a thing, dude. So, and from my understanding of yes, Charm, you are an idiot for leaving that assessment. I told you last night to do it. But you decided to play Minecraft instead. Please don't. Please don't make me sing. He's not on Doki Doki Nights. My throat is already a bit sore from having to read out so much. Oh shit, I said I was gonna write that down, didn't I? Where was that? 3, 3? No, 3, 4? 3, okay, 0, 3, 0. I'm gonna mark these into the Just Monica channel. Okay. I'm alright. I guess Cerberus. Alright, Cerberus is gonna do it. Alright, Cerberus, thank you. So that was 0, 3, 0. Okay. Queen, so 4. 4, 0. Imagine taking ecstasy in this heat, but I'm stupid, but also keeping cool low. Much water, very. I wouldn't know. I've never taken ecstasy, and I will never take ecstasy. Well, man, that's a lot of pressure. Yeah. Welcome to the big games. How do you think I feel about having to go through all these fucking files? And if I miss one, I'm gonna get bitched at if I miss an actual file. Alright, here we go. Alright, so there's another one. 1, 2, 3. We actually need the I actually need the names of the files too. Just so I know. All right. Thank you. Thank you, Cerberus. So let's. Okay, so that was 1, 2, 3. As well as Michael Jackson. Game streams are ecstasy. I don't think Michael Jackson ever said that. 030 is team meeting notes 3. You could update that, Cerberus. Team meeting notes 3. Okay, I tweaked it a bit. Just a little bit. I found team meeting notes 2, which is 130. Still unable to open. How the fuck is this 181 bytes? Fucking Microsoft Dock is like 64 kilobytes now. Dev, you high right now? Yeah, Dev's always high, dude. That is his literal thing. His entire personality is him being high. What are you actually doing right now? I'm going through the virtual file system right now. Just seeing if any more files have opened up or appeared. So because you can't access all the files. Oh, project plans. Okay, 221. Damon calling me out right now, but that's because he knows me. Yes. So 221 as the project plans. What does getting the files do? I don't know. This is entirely new to DDLC Plus though. So DDLC Plus has this entire virtual file system. You can't access this through your actual file explorer. You have to go through this virtual file explorer. So I can't open up those files manually. Damon, would you simply like to look up where these are all hidden? Well, see, I'm not only trying to find these, I'm also trying to open them up. I mean, if you want to, yeah. It'd actually speed this up a bit. No, I just, yeah, that's probably a good idea. Just to look this up. It would take less time. But I'm also talking to you guys at the same time, so. But I'm also trying to keep myself some spoilers too, so that's probably why, you know, there's a reason why I'm not just straight out going and looking up these files. How much longer are you streaming? You want to see if I can speedrun this shit? Once I get, I'm probably gonna be done once I finish the virtual file exploration. And marking them all down. So, and testing them. So, however long that takes. Just did 3? I can't remember if I did 3 or not right now. Can't remember. You end up going through so many files, and it's just, you start getting file. I found a wiki that states where the I found a wiki that states these are files hidden in the number directories. Yes. Yep. It is now my quest to bestow to me by the gods of anime to make Jamin say in a high-pitched girl voice. Good luck. Good luck doing that. Oop, MES. 344 MES. And you can't do high pitched voice if you wanted to. Yeah, I really can't. Like, my voice is fairly deep and it cracks if I try doing. That word is banned under Dad's roof. It is true. if anyone is in voice chat and they say that word, I do put them into the I do put them into no zone. All right. I'll do that then. 3-4-4 MES. I wonder if you have to beat the game to open some of these. I'm going to place a single post in the same Discord channel detailing these. Well, I don't want any details if that's what you're going for. I just kind of want to, I'm just trying to find their locations and then be able to open up. I want minimal spoilers. 404, this is DDLC. -0-4. ED. I know this is what you need. That. Yeah, that's not complete though, because I just found one called DDLC on 404. So that's obviously not a correct one. Oh no, 404, there it is. Never mind. It's not in order. I'm not saying that. What the hell are you even doing here? Going through the virtual file system. So DDLC Plus has a virtual file system. And I'm just going through it to find any files and see if I can open them up. Weird. It's not weird. It's the new kind of story with Doki Doki. So it's not just Doki Doki anymore. There's a bigger story now on it with this entire metaverse, which is saying that the Doki Doki universe is actually a real universe. It's not a game. Yeah, this is how it's gonna be. I don't know if I want to get the physical version. Well, call it. Cerberus found the, what you call it? This should be the 14.txt. On 4.txt. Can I actually open this? Please try again later. I wonder if once you delete Monica, if it will open up. Because she's stopping you from opening it or something. I mean, the physical version, I don't think it's gonna, it's gonna be the same exact as this, so. Why does J-Man hate if is of is in the, there's, and what's the problem with, and the, labors to move around the screen on the Switch? Yes, that is very true. Yeah, moving around on this with a Switch would be a bit laborious, yeah. I mean, it's, but again, I'm going through it right now, every single one of them, just because I'm paranoid motherfucker. Yeah, not one. Yeah, I've trained myself not to say it, dude. So you have to realize I've been around Blaze, who's been like, that word is a stained heretical word in my brain, and anyone who says it should be like crucified. But you know, that's not legal, so you know, that's weird. This one only has 4. 5, 4, 4. It doesn't have a 5th folder. Every other folder has 5. Weird. Why is it 544, but it doesn't have 555? Or 545. And why is 545 not a thing? Why is that folder not there? Alright, and then And I haven't gotten any mail here, so that's obviously going to be something too. So that's interesting. Got his name, sorry. Oh, yeah, that was Blaze. I played door kickers with Blaze. Okay. 28% data collected. Okay. I think that's going to be it for tonight.